actually go to sleep. But I actually could. I'm not even joking. I'm so tired today. I'm gonna go for a skate at fucking, I don't know, some ridiculous time. I said 5 o'clock's when I go for a skate, and it's 18 past 9 on Saturday. Like, there's no way I would have been able to fucking go and have a skate today, man. I'm so burnt out. This is my AC, a cold pack on the wrists. It's not even that hot right now, it's just, the UK is just muggy, man. Like, even when it's cool, like, it's nice and cool outside, but inside, it just traps all the heat. Sun's trying to, like, let some air in before I properly chill out. It's so warm. Probably because I just walk quite far, to be fair. This is my AC. Cold pack on the wrists. Cool the bloodstream down a bit. I think that's the issue with me is when I walk really far. I just walk like 2 miles. I walk 2 miles every morning. I'm just so exhausted right now. It's so hard to not just go back to the bloody room. Just to fucking pass out again. Feels like a nice. Oh, do you know what? Also, this is like punching me in the face. It's too bright. It's 5 o'clock, man. Let's just move this over here. Oh, that's better. That's way better. Holy shit. 2 seconds. I don't even know how many days into quitting smoking I'm at now, to be fair. I think it's like 4 or 5. Still going. It's my AC. I'm joking, it's just all I got. Cold pack. I might have to have a coffee or something. I'm so fucking tired. Ugh. So sleepy. Like sleepy cat. I'm so sleepy. I am fucking exhausted. I've got this all under control. Oh, it's too early. What happened here? Not much. What made you think something's happening? No. Fuck all. Just woke up. I'm gonna go for a skate. At some point with one of my skaters that I sponsor. But like not yet. I need to wake up. I feel like I could just go back to sleep, to be honest with you.
7 years old, when I got my first parent, and I stepped outside, and I was like, Mama, this air bubble right here, it's gonna make me fly. I hit that corner, and when I jumped, this is why I got so high. want it. So expensive, damn. I just got to flaunt it, got to show 'em. So exclusive, this that new shit. $100 for a pair of shoes. I would never hoop it. Look at me, look at me. I'm a cool kid. I'm an individual. Yeah, but I'm part of a movement. I'm moving.
Oh, I might pass out. Wake up a bit. Yeah, I'm sweet. I'm burnt out. Like I fucking, yeah. Just so tired in the room. No, street lamp. Oh, it is not. Because I was over a ramp. Obviously, I use rails. It's like, bro, I like flat ground trips, just like I skateboard. I was gonna go skate park this morning with the person I was gonna sponsor, but it's 5 o'clock and I feel like desperate. I actually feel like I'm so tired today. It's horrible. Oh fuck this. What this? I just left, which is annoying.
Like you go out and you're spending like £15 on a nice salad in London, for example. Whereas
Also, I think when you start smoking, when you're ready to quit, you're ready to quit. You know what I mean? Just like everything else, just knock on that. It's like 5 days of now. I have more energy. I normally do have more energy now. So I get like more oxygen to my brain. It's fucking wonderful. I think you lose like 20%. You get like 20% oxygen back in like the space of a week, which is just crazy. Ugh. Listen to this. How's that one this morning anyway? Tired as me. They do feel quite satisfying. I think it's just a fear of the wheels of the board below your fingers as well. As a skater, personally, I like if you sat here doing a load of paperwork, I've got like, a lot of paperwork to do. Just do some skating on the side. Oh, fingering. Kind of. I mean, isn't it really? It's fingering. Finger, yeah. I knew that was going to fucking happen. You dickhead. was that nicotine spray? It was kind of like swallowing battery acid a bit. I mean, I guess it's better than smoking. I'll be in a minute, brother. Trying to live my best life, bro, but the same goes to you, man. Literally. Skate company's going alright now, you know, it's taking off a little bit more. I guess the main goal is still to like just have options in it, really. Also employ other people. Like I always want to employ artists and skaters and things like that, not just fucking, you know, like AI like most companies are probably doing, because yeah, they're going to save a lot of money, but they're also going to drain the water bank and like, you know what I mean? Fuck it, I don't want to add to that problem. I'd rather just take less money for myself, for the business, and pay people for being artists and skaters. And obviously you can't get AI as a skater, but like as I said, a lot of people seem to be losing jobs as artists, and I wonder why. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. Make sure there's jobs for people who are artists. It's only fair. I mean, at the end of the day, I trained to be an artist, but like, you know, trained to be an artist, but I've done it my whole life, so to just now feel like that's like, wasn't an option for a while, was pretty shit. But it's like having a branding with the art. I mean, technically it's up to you then if someone buys your art or not, because if someone wants to buy a fingerboard or a skateboard, if you put AI art on it, then you are letting AI take your job. But if you just sit there and spend enough time designing it, like I can't wait to design some more skateboard graphics that are like way more intricate and detailed. So I want to go kind of, the ones I've done are kind of like easier so far, because obviously it's a big ass print, so. Second, sorry, my brain's so slow this morning. I'm reading things at like fucking quarter of the brain speed I normally would. But I said I don't mind, it's cool. So I'm all about incorporating people's ideas to a degree, obviously, but like, for example, if I want to do art from people or designs or anything like that, then that person gets a shout out for that art. And I was gonna have a customer's art or like a community art bit where there's boards that are like, if you buy this deck, you know it's going to pay this artist or that artist. They won't say, but it's art by and normally an artist will get like just a salary just for designing art, right? But I would say do the salary, and then on top of that, any extra sales they get like whatever the art's worth. Because I mean, realistically, as a graphic designer, you can be paid anywhere from £15 an hour to £50 an hour, depending on what it is. Obviously, skateboard. If I made the board glow in the dark, it's like 100, then technically it could be more than £50 an hour design. It's like 45, £50, which is banging. I mean, that is absolutely banging to be able to pay people. Obviously, right now, it's like a difficult time, but the going gets tough when it's getting good. That's just how it is, you know. And bro, the amount of haters as well, which is just fucking hilarious, because it's been unreal. Doesn't knock me off my grind, like literally nothing knocks me off my grind, because I've got my mind set on what I want in life, you know what I mean? Sambo. As I say yesterday, I gave like person sponsoring, he gave me, let me borrow his wider board for a bit. It's like a 9.7. It's a weird shape, but it's cool. I'm just sick of popsicle decks for a while at the moment, so I'm using that. But yeah, I gave him. He's had like beanies, fingerboard, and it's all free because he's literally like, for him anyway. He's gonna be a full-time sponsor. And at the moment, he's just get the perks, but also it does say like trips. So if we go on a skate trip and get some, like, we're gonna make a skate park, because I've got plans to make skate videos that are like, well, two different types of proper skate sort of not just the shitty parts you see these days, just like back-to-back gnarly tricks, you know what I mean? Street skating mixed in with some transition verts. I know all sorts of skaters. I know someone that could do like twists out of the spine, bro. Like, he's like, it's just crazy. He could do like a 900 over the spine, not just back into it and land. Like, he would just go onto flat ground. He'd just air the spine, like 540 spin it. Like, I've never seen anybody skate like him. But the funny thing is he, and I will say this, has been chatting shit behind my back going, I don't think Josh is a skater or used to skate me. You don't even know me, but I'm the sort of person that I don't really care what someone thinks. I'm not an asshole, right? I don't need, like, the other day when he landed a heel flip on a 9.75 board, it's like, what, 4 videos ago, and I haven't skated for 8, well, I have, but I mean, I've been cruising about, I haven't sent a heel flip in long. So to be able to go land one the first time, I was just like, oh yeah, posed it here. Do you know what I mean? Just taking the piss out of myself. Because at the end of the day, bro, you are what you are, and yet it don't matter what other people think. That's how I work. So the whole, like literally everyone I know that skates, bar a few of them who skate with me, know that I've got it in me. I don't care what they think. Because at the end of the day, where I'm heading with my business is enough. Truthfully, I messaged them, they're all sweet, they all sound like, yeah, I'll be a sponsor. I think they just thought it was like some fever drink, but I was like, well, yeah, I've been in contact with this company, and they're like, no way have they messaged you. I was like, well, yeah, you got to remember, there's millions of skaters, but there are literally only a few skateboard companies, really, probably every few years, actively trying to make a company, but there is someone who's trying to skate every single day. So it's harder to get spotted for your skating these days than it actually is. That'd be sick, bro. I was gonna say. It's been a while. I recognise the name, bro, for sure. I'm doing good, man. I'm just flying out someone, but yeah, I appreciate it, bro. You too. I mean, quite literally, I'm up for giving anybody a chance. Do you know what I mean? It's like everybody gets respect. You don't have to earn it, but I mean, it's like a standard level of respect or like a chance, because what I fucking hate is I got good qualifications. I worked my ass off. I done psychology. I done a lot, and then it turns out like, oh great, that went to good use, didn't it? I mean, it's almost impossible, especially here in the UK. And my actual goal, my plan, is to leave the UK anyway, at some point, right? And I kind of would love to. I do want to go to States, or Canada, like Toronto or Vancouver, because I mean, realistically, if I'm up there, it's easier to go anywhere in the States because I could technically drive. I'm not going to. I know that would take days, but I mean, you get what I mean. It's like I feel like being on an island, I feel fucking trapped to a degree. Don't like not being on a continent. Like, it feels so much better because being like, it is, but it's not. No, it's not. It's a fucking island. There's no way two ways about it. Right, coffee time. I'm so burnt out, man. I'll wake up slowly with it. But yeah. But this is literally what I just pretty much talk about, just skating, fingerboarding, making. See, I feel like when it comes to like, I'm trying to tell the person I'm sponsoring, you don't have to be sending these crazy like twisted. I always feel like sometimes you get less likes, not less likes, but if a clip's less relatable, or people can get quite jealous if you're doing the gnarliest shot on the skateboard. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I think it makes people almost sometimes a bit jealous. Where if you just got a flowy state, like it's just steezy. It doesn't need to be. It's like, you know, people also can do those tricks sometimes. It's weird. People are more likely to like it. People are more likely to like something that's relatable, I think, rather than saying that's like, oh, that's cool, but like I can't do that, because that mindset already makes them not like tap on the like button. Not everybody, just some people. But then if you add all of it in there, and it's like, you know, you've got your ones where you're falling off, and because it's the realism, you're warming up. You know, you get yourself up, you pick yourself up again, you get on with it. And so I was meant to go for a skate this morning at 5, but he's not awake yet. But I must say I'm kind of happy he's not, because I went to bed at 10, and my 25-year-old ass is like fucking. I'm just starting to burn out so much quicker these days. I woke up this morning feeling like I've been beaten up by my pillow. You know when you just walk around like a zombie? It's literally what I felt like. I'm like so confused. I put a hood on, it's cold, it's warm. I'm on a fingerball, but it's also so early as well. So, 1 second. Whoa, not you, basically. You fell. Leaning on the chair and you fell off it. See, that's what I mean by it be easy. I'm trying to get my, because I make skateboard wheels and fingerboard wheels too, obviously. I'm trying to get my boards over to the States. That's like, I'm trying to find someone who will stock them on the shelves. But obviously, because it'd be so much cheaper than people paying delivery individually each time. So if it was just a bulk order just sent over there, and that can kind of be paid off all in one. It's so weird. Because I mean, yeah, it's done by weight. But also, there's like, it's not the exact weight when you're shipping it. It's like 1 kilogram, 5 kilograms, 10 kilograms, and 20 kilograms. I'm like, well, in the 1 kilogram, I could send quite a few boards, but if I'm only sending one board, it's the same cost for one board. You know, you're not paying for actually, like in the UK, you do pay on the exact weight of it pretty much closer. But I think where there'd be too many different prices and it just makes shit confusing. So just like, yeah, 1 kg, 2 kg, 3, or whatever the fuck it is, up to 20. It doesn't actually go that much. It has more of a jump between the numbers, I know that for sure, but that'd be peak. Good peak. Peak's good and bad in the UK, I swear down. It's like peak of man. Yeah, like sweet. Like I want to open a store. Like I am an entrepreneur sort of person. I'm 25 and obviously started my own company from the ground up, and I did a business class. And no matter what happens, I do stay on my grind because I've made promises to people as well, to myself, that I am going to get this company somewhere. And also has like to innovate and slightly change something to suit the customers more. Obviously, prices typically go up when your company gets more popular, but mine's actually gone down. And that was a promise I always made people. Like when I started off, some of the boards were like 30, and now they're like 19.99. So they're literally like, I mean, they're almost half price compared to that. I know like 15 quid would be half of 30, but I mean, right, I think it's like actually 35 for some, and then 19.99. So it's good to be able to do a price drop for people, to be honest with you. I really want to think of all, but it's just too damn early. That's the issue. Let's go make a coffee. Let's go do it. I wear a hoodie like this, just half on and half off. Like, you know, I'm not sure what I'm doing with it. I putting it on, and then I do, and then I get too fucking warm, and then I forgot to take the bacon out. So I'm just defrosting some bacon. They're a bit random, I know, but that'll wake me up. I'm not eating, but I've got like 100 pieces of bacon in my fridge. In my freezer even. And look at this, obviously, and this is why I love the UK. Look at that bacon, bro, it's just all meat. I've had American bacon, obviously, when I came over to the States anyway. I've been to the States technically like 3 times, but one of them was going, I like to call it the Americas, South America. So like Peru, Argentina, which is racist as shit, I must add. Obviously, I have merch as well, because it's one of my jumpers. You can see literally where the heat press went on. Because I pressed it too much, I almost like ironed it permanently. But I learned about pressure after doing this to jumper, so that's the main thing. 25 Sunday. Yeah, bro, 100%, wait. Oh no, man, I'm not literally expressing what I wear to people. I'm saying this is literally my merchandise. It's like, I think it says flipping the ghetto bird on the back, and it's got like it's the same one as my skateboard. It's just like faded now a little bit. Oh, I don't look at my hair. I don't care what people think of me. That's the truth of it. People People don't have to like me, you know what I mean? I've never given a shit. It's actually wonderful. That's why I look like I look like. Because at the end of the day, fucking it's not going to get you anywhere in life worrying about what other people think. You get to a point where you're like, I mean, I never gave a shit, really. You know, I care more about a positive person's opinion nowadays, compared to what I used to think. Yeah. It's like, if it's positive, I can tune into it. If it's negative, I can tune it out. It's actually great. It's a good ability. I started tattooing as well, so literally tattooed my whole leg, well, pretty much all my legs. 1 second. Yeah, right, fucking literally. I weigh about what, 10? Yeah, you probably did see my underwear, to be honest with you. Because the underwear's a weird name, but I call them boxers or something. I mean, you're probably American, you guys call pants, but still, I'm joking. No hate. Right. Done this leg piece, it still needs healing, but it's symmetrical as shit. And then you can see, bro, it's all just healing. But I'll tell you what actually needs some flipping, I say Vaseline. It needs some cocoa butter. The reason I want to become a tattoo artist as well. I don't know, I want to do too much, but I feel like you can do both. You can get a license, but I'm not like necessarily a tattoo. I could invest into a tattoo shop and some artists. Tattoo sometimes, like, you know, a few times a week. How skateboarders live, okay? Skateboarders live. Man, that's literally what the person who done this fan art for me when he was like 15, bro. He's now like 16, nearly 17. He's been skating this whole time. So when I met him, he was like 15, just turning 16, and now he's 16 going on like 17, right? And he's an incredible skater, like absolutely phenomenal skater. I'll post some pictures. Like, he nearly got up a flat bank across like a 9, 10, I was probably younger than that, it's probably like 15-foot hubber across it, and nearly went down at the other side as well. Bear in mind, this kid's like a transition skater, but he'll go up, he'll literally do like a slash, he'll go up and do into an axle stall, and then he'll go back into a blunt and then fakie back in. Like, he is honestly one of the wildest skaters. He'll do backside disasters, front side disasters. I've never been able to do disasters, let alone like yeah, fair enough, that wasn't what I was training to do. I'm more of always loved street skating. Like, it's fucking awesome. That's why I like flat ground, rails. Don't mind ramps a little bit, but yeah. But yeah, man, it's no homo at all, bro. Like, literally, I was gonna say, if I done a skate competition, people were like, bro, you've got to tattoo everybody with the same sort of thing. It's like not memory, but like, what's the word, bro? It'd just be a good memory of the day, you know, like a logo or something, or the date and the time. All the team skaters get matching tattoos. There is nothing weird about that at all, because it's just skating. It's a competition. I think that's just also just a sweet idea. But I want to do competitions that ain't about first place or second place, because skating can't be judged like that. People have different abilities. Like, you know, they might do some competitions, but I think it's generally more about like just taking part. Everyone that takes part, and everyone that's involved. I want to throw more competitions like that rather than, yeah, I fucking hate that shit. Why do I feel like a fucking sandbag, man? There's no way I'd have been able to skate this morning. I feel like death, man. I actually do. I'm so fucking exhausted. But the reason I'm like, if I need to keep staying away, wait, leave that shit, bonus ball, please. I think this whole Andy Burnham shit, bro, I honestly think it's a bit of a scam, to be honest with you. Because, you know, the whole thing is like, it's a wolf in sheep's clothing. That's Fabian Society's emblem. people start to realise and wake up. So it's almost like, okay, slow down again, you know, give the people what they want for a little bit. Like, it's too obvious to me. It's too obvious. So we're like, let's see, it's fine. We're saved. I'm like, no, we're not. It's been going on the whole time. It's going to continue to go on. People being paid to just. I mean, even yesterday, I'm not fully sure on the scope of it. Right, people can sit there and hate me for this, but Tony Robinson is not a racist, right? And I'll tell you why he's not a racist. Simple fact, because there was a scout club that these lads were trying to burn down in the UK, and he went over to them and said, "No, these are Sikhs. These are lovely people. You don't do that." And he helped them out, which you should do, and then really gave the lads like a fucking bollocking really for what they'd done. And then he left the English Defence League because he found it too racist. Meaning he is not a racist, he is just concerned for women and children. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. And people can hate my opinion, but then I'm not going to like your opinion very much because I'm like, women and children come first. I mean, there's nothing. To me, there's no difference between now and then. The chivalry. So I mean, from the Titanic, for example, right? Women and children first. You know, it's. It sounds horrible, man. Like, whatever, but what wouldn't you? But do you really want to be sat there and about, well, women and children? Like, do you want it, or do you want to be? No, seriously, we'll be fine. We'll get on the next one, even if there isn't one. Peace of mind, bro. Give them peace of mind. Like, you don't. That's just who I am. So, I mean, I wasn't even raised in a house that was chivalrous. I just think that's the right thing to do. Getting there soon. And I have before, but I actually hurt myself more than anything. Let your cousin be gay. It's like none of your business, I guess. You know, you can't stop someone being gay, bro. It's just who they are. What do you think transition is? Yeah, I couldn't, bro. I was skating, like, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. If someone offered me £1 million, £1 billion even, to start work on something else, I'd be like, nah, I'm good. But it sounds wild. I mean, if it was like at the same time and I had the time to, maybe. But if I had to completely stop what I enjoy, I'm not for that. It's just not my it's not my ethics. Papa Xanax, so I forget tonight.
Went to LA, almost missed my flight twice. I was up to
Xanax,
almost died on the next to last flight. I was pretty cool in my last life.
my main girl, fuck a mistress, heart still hurting like a wristlet, Why the fuck are the life on that, bro? What's in that? They turned me into a bitch. They put me in the street. It's like my swag. I see that. I could just hang me that. Just to get into a better time. Bro, I don't know what to listen to anymore. I'm literally starting to lose my mind. Do you mean you feel like you listen to every song that ever existed ever, and then you're saying the films and shit, and you're just like, I literally don't know what to play anymore? Yeah, kind of at that point. Oh shit, I forgot about this fucking band singer. I don't know where it's gone. Oh, fucking ass, bro. Fucking ass. I'll piss off. That's better. So that's better now, but it's gonna have a fucking itty fit. Like YouTube always bloody does. Oh, that's nice. Tattoos just get really tight when they're healing, so it's just nice to moisturise it a little bit. I mean, you don't want to moisturise too much, it's a misconception, because it will scab really bad, and then you'd end up losing some more of the tattoo quality. Sometimes I feel like not moisturising at all could actually be better than probably over moisturisation. It sounds crazy, but I honestly think that's true. Because one of my tattoos I moisturised, and then another one I didn't at all. I completely forgot to moisturise it. Yeah, I'll do that now. I'll check. Sorry, it's just hard to do both, okay? So I'm just trying to get on and find everything this morning. So I'm not ignoring you. I swear, because I'm on my phone, it's not going to pop up. No, I haven't yet, sorry. I'll go do that now, my bad. No, I'm not saying he's annoyed, sorry, I'm not annoyed either. It's just caught me with my pants down, quite literally. So I'm standing to the side so I can like moisturise them. Because my legs are itchy as anything. It's not itchy, it's just dry foot attack. It feels dry and your skin gets really tight. It's kind of the feeling I've got right now. So it's just really uncomfortable, especially because it's a whole leg piece that's sort of healing right now. Like, damn. It's a little bit dry. No, I'm saying it's fine. I'm going to do it now. Because I forgot that I took clothes off of the washer, didn't I? I was thinking it wasn't ready. But it does need to go on a spin. So it's not been on a spin yet. Ooh. Well, you're not going to know what I'm talking about, to be honest. What's wrong with you? Watching my life, having an opinion when you have known nothing about my life. When I have a skateboard company, I'm a graphic designer, and I'm working at 5 or 6 in the morning. You know, maybe get off your ass and do something with your life. What the fuck is wrong with you? Keep your mouth shut, okay? Or keep your fingers shut, your mind shut. Shut up. So that's not technically your mouth, is it? But yeah, be quiet. Wind your neck in. To keep myself apart from you. It's not going to trigger me. You can try it. It's just that one person. There's quite a bit wrong with me, to be honest with you. I like how people think this is, I control them this way. No. Like I said, I have my own skateboard company and fingerboards. I make skateboards and fingerboards. Artists are a little bit eccentric people anyway, so there's probably quite a bit wrong with me mentally, realistically. I mean, look at me. I'm deranged, bro. I'm Delulu. Is it just me, or when somebody who's straight, no, who's gay, starts to make songs about girls and stuff like that, it's actually technically just really misleading when they come out as gay? Because I'm like, so you lied that whole time. I understand about being worried to come out. I do get it, but it's 20. I also don't. I'm like, just you talk about girl, I love you, and I'm like, well, no, you didn't, because you're gay. Like, you didn't love a girl, you love a guy. Because there's plenty of music that's like, oh, you know, finding the perfect man sung by like men. Do you know what I mean? It's not actually gay. It's like, oh, especially older music. Like, it used to just, that's just why I think things aren't as evolved as we think they are. They used to, like, I can't remember what band it is, but someone, the other day I was listening to it, and he's talking about, I don't think that's that one. Shit, I can't remember. But it's a group of guys singing a love song. They're singing it about a guy, but they're not singing they love a guy. They're just saying it as in they're singing a song as in it's about a love for a guy that they clearly don't have. But I mean, I guess it's for women or anyone to listen to, because you can just change. Like if you're singing to a love song, then it can just be a guy or a girl. It really doesn't fucking matter, does it? I personally think it's like, because they are not making it necessarily for them, they're making it as a popular song. Like maybe girl or guy worked better in the lyrics, so they've changed the song to suit it. But I don't fucking know, probably sound like that. I'm no professional. Take shelter. Take the pressure. Hey, hey. This is the end. This is the end. This is the end. Oh, I've got a bacon sandwich that'll help me. Thinking that I'm still here. I'm gonna be rusty. I'm tired. That's good. This chair's getting unbelievably squeaky. 1 second, I've got to go find something to fucking sort this out. Pissing me off now. Yeah. My sentiments exactly right. Took me what's doing my head again. I know what's real if I say it. Fight with myself so I can't help that I'm competitive. don't care how big I get, I still remain unedited. I built this from the ground up, y'all just living it. Lawn care, don't care, I'm not trimming it. I love that verse. Long hair, not trimming it. Because the people would be like, oh, cut your hair, da 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 da. Someone's always got an opinion who's got literally nothing going on with their life. I love it. It's incredible. Don't do that. Obviously, someone comes in live and says that. The message is in, but don't do that. Everyone's got something to live for. And that sounds like, oh no, like, I'll put it down brutally and I don't mind telling people this because I lost 7 of my friends, 4 to stabbings, 3 to overdoses. I got poked myself as well. Don't want to keep using the word. I lost all my, literally, I've lost everything. I was an addict, I was an alcoholic. I've just quit smoking cigarettes. Like, there's something for everybody out there, and I started my own business. Like, I became a graphic designer, and like, you just got to work towards it. Do you know what I mean? It's hard. It's difficult. Life's challenging. I mean, no one ever said it would be easy. You know what I mean? That's the thing. I think we convinced ourselves it was going to be easy. But I remember, if you think about it, they always like, oh, you're going to miss being a kid, enjoy it. And it's true. There's something for everybody. But yeah, don't do anything silly. Like you say, you recognise it yourself. It's a stupid thing or a silly thing. So there's a comment that's kind of blocked out that no one will be able to see, and I just, out of respect, I'm not gonna share it. I mean, people probably, some people could be, but it's in case people are attention. So I'm not saying you're attention seeking, but so many people do come on the live and attention seekers. Unreal. Oh. This is why I work my ass off there, so I have stability and a foundation or something, and like something to work towards. Otherwise, I feel exactly the same. Like I just want to give up every day. Yeah, find a hobby, find a passion, find a craft. It's what humans are made. We're originally hunter-gatherers. We look at all our ancestors built everything, and now we just have jobs. And we don't do anything constructive for ourselves or our own personality. Like, it's so important. I cannot describe it. Like, sitting there and breaking an egg or having a compound fracture of the bone came out of my arm from skateboarding, so the scar is here and so it was pinned here. It looks like, look at that. It's just weird. It's weird, and my elbow ain't right. It affected my whole arm. Like, I tore my ACLs, UCLs, became an addict, and I was sitting there. You'd think I was sitting there chilling and being out of it, or even when I was sober, like sitting there doing nothing. It was so depressing, and more dangerous than sitting there, than skating. It's more dangerous than being physically active. And people could be like, I doubt that, but like depression is like one of the biggest, you know, loneliness from like depression, like, but not just loneliness, like not doing something for yourself. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I don't honestly, there's more people out there that understand you're not alone in it, you know what I mean? I generally have had the same shit. My parents were junkies. That's why I wanted to get sober, because I was always promised myself I wouldn't take anything, and then I did, and yeah, I kind of fucked up on that one. But I stopped even smoking cigarettes, and I know it's different, but my point is, everyone has the strength for them to like not let other people's shit for sure ruins people's lives. It only ruins it. It only fully ruins it if you let it ruin it. You know what I mean? If you like, it's good to appreciate what you've been through and like learn from it and be like, okay, at least I know I'm never going to do that. That's the thing to take from it, and always come out top. Because I mean, it's sad. It's a sad reality of a lot of households. I know somebody's I can't get into it, it's private, but yeah, there's a lot of shit going on for people, and I try to help out as many people as I can, because it's just what I like to do, if I can. Sorry, I did say it on here, so I don't know if I didn't know you weren't on the lot. I did. I said I've put it on spin, so it hadn't been on the spin yet. But yeah, it's spinning. So I thought, as I said, I thought you were on here. Yeah, I have to say sorry. I was only saying I thought you were on there because when I said it around the same time you sent the message, so I didn't realise you hopped straight back off again. I mean, I know you've worked, but you've watched it from work before, so that's why I was like, I don't know if what you are. I don't know if you are. I don't know if you're not. Like, yeah, that's alright. I wrote you this song to keep when I'm gone. If you ever feel alone, I'm crying, baby. That's alright. I'm 29 and society's eating me alive. With this notoriety every night. Time I never open up my eyes. I apologize. I'm crying, baby. That's alright. That's alright. I think that's the thing with life. You'll have one thing that's good, and then you'll have one thing that's bad, and you know what I mean. That's just. I'm not trying. I'm just trying to make it okay. Like, at the end of the day, I think it's very rare to find somebody who's got a fucking perfect life down to a T. Like, no one's life's perfect. It's never green on the other side. You know, it's just about finding peace in what you have got, which is so hard to do. But I don't know how I did it. You just, as I say, it's just about just working on yourself. Like, instead of sitting there thinking about it, be like, I want to learn this. I'm gonna learn that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take up whatever. You know, that's the way to do it. Another thing about the reason the reason I also show people my diagnosis is because it's not who I am. Otherwise, I would be sat there like, oh, I can't do anything in my life. No, I do. I've got my own business. I do the opposite. I show it to be like, look, you can make it through anything. I'm not like, oh, poor me, boo-hoo, like, help me. I'm not saying anyone else is, but that's why I showed the complex PTSD and the BPD, multiple personality disorder, antisocial personality disorder. You know what I mean? I'm fucking ruined. But I'm not. I'm only ruined if I let it ruin me. Gonna make it to be 29. It's not a simulation, anyways. Just the fact that this was in the system. I took LSD for 30 days. Also, my brain has less things, which sounds different. I was even if it was yeah, the fuck, I wouldn't do it. More forward area that was happens to me. Right, I'll be back in a moment. Just gotta take that washing. Good, bad session. Just do some got the message spreading. I was gonna turn something out, but then maybe that's over something. It's so good, folks. I'm so Pisces on my end as a planetary. I can't keep it budget because I'm not the planetary. No, it's not have a record. If you mean a criminal record, same. That's it. It's like sometimes we don't need people feeding into our shit. We sometimes need people telling us we'll be fine. Obviously, we don't know what people are going through, but I mean, sometimes hearing reassurance, because part of your brain, people keep going, keep fighting. It's human survival. But a house, but I've been in a nice stage trying to find real me. I haven't found it yet. But it doesn't mean I feel like I'm guilty. But if I can feel me, maybe I'll be blessed. Yeah. I don't wanna help me. The decision's based off of what you think, then you're wrong. I got my own thoughts. Nobody don't know what you had until it's all gone. Till it's all gone. Yeah, the thing smart. Threw away the deck and got my own cards. Long before I had the money to afford a car. Online. Apparently, a lot of people don't like me. No cell phones in rehab. Going to come find me. What's that? One day, some get fucked up tonight. attention. I hold my empty and turn it up and throw attention. When your bucket back and after someone random. The suicidal violence and violence. I swear it had a man, but shit hit different when it starts to like that. Like that, and my friends are all alone. I'm gonna tell you just something you should do it in the body can't dilute it. One more line, superhuman, fuck you. And you, I will play me too. It's a hot about my entertainment and forward thinking. I hate your friends. I got one momentum, turn it up and throw attention. You can feel it in the program. Not always in my bag, yeah, that's the slogan. Yeah, I'm there. I'm pulling up with an emo chick that's broken. Music every day, like you. It's the hookup one more into turn it up and go attention. Oh, don't tell me I wake up stupid. Music give me that like that shit pick to bit and our friends are all annoying, but we come down up with us. Oh, exciting. That's sarcasm, by the way. I'm so shit at sarcasm because I'm. There's one good coffee. It's got cream in it, because I had no milk, so like a little bit of cream. A cheeky little coffee. That's not cream, like powdered coffee. Disgusting. Like real cream. Why am I so fucking tired? Oh, this wakes up like 4 hours sleep. What do you need, 8 as an adult or some stupid shit? Why on earth do I need 8 hours sleep? Such a waste of life. Really, it does annoy me. There's so much I could be getting done, do you know what I mean? I can sleep when I'm dead. I have got some good clips to upload. It's just because I haven't warmed up again. I need a warm up in the morning. I feel that's what I need to do before I come on a live. Trying to do dolphin flip, I really struggle with those. There you go. To a blunt. Got a little flat bank, which you can't see on the camera, granted. Oh, I feel like a fucking sunberg. How did I do it? I used to smoke all the time. How the fuck did I have the energy? Oh. What a tune. time to read. Forever we will still be friends forever. Ads, bro, that's what's fucking wild, bro. Shut up. Shh. There we go. So, oh, I need to plug my phone in. Pete. Yeah, that's me and I'm to do with this self-talk, checking things off my to-do list, but I'm not, I ain't trying to lose it. I got no excuses. It's so confusing. Tell me who's with me, or who's trying to use me. You lose me. Well, this is not how I do things. Yeah. Being nuisance. For me, it was stupid. I've been very new. Yeah. Make it do with me. But at least try to win the wrong way. Yeah. It's getting boring. The delivery system. Yeah? Oh, all right. I love when people say, why'd you learn to? It's like most things are self-taught, I think. Oh yeah, fuck, that's what I do with it. No, fucking hell. Not nice. I hope I'm having a good morning. Or evening. Or wherever you may be. I feel like most likely the States, bro. Like, who the fuck is awake right now in the UK? I have no idea. I'm the only person that's crazy enough to be awake. Oh, what's the fan? It happened for me overnight. You get the price. Get it done first. Better. The boy's better. Part 8. When this was was on me. Yeah, good enough to think about now, I think, to be honest. It's not like 5 o'clock anymore, which is good. Did it right. This one happened for me overnight. Whoa. Chill, bro. The one up slice. And the gambit, that's a part of life. But you know, that's a bonus price. I never think it is you that know. Slice so hard. Wait. Hold it close. You already know. Baby, we had the baby we ain't never spoke. We had the women on the road. Let it go. Hush money, you ain't gonna get it, dog. Yeah, that'll never work on me either. I'm not saying it would, but just saying. Hush money, I'd rather just be like, no, he's a dickhead. Do you know what I mean? Well, no, I don't even hush myself. I say what I think. Probably not very smart, but I mean, well, I don't give a shit. I grew up in a free speech world and I live by that. I can still apologise to people, you know what I mean? It's like, wow, do people know what apologies are? Oh, there we go. That's fucking like sulfuric acid now or some shit. That's what it feels like. Damn it, man. It's like, fucking, to quit smoke now, it's just like, sweat down your throat, that's it. And there's me like, it's not really working. I got for 3 days, this is how determined I am though. Apparently, your stomach acid then breaks down most of it, so you don't actually ingest it. It don't go to your bloodstream. It needs to go in your cheek or under your tongue. Blood-brain barrier, which makes sense. Because it's really quick. It absorbs like pretty much straight away into the bloodstream. You get to completely avoid the stomach lining out. It's the same with some medications, to be honest. You can do the same when you're advised to, obviously. But it's the same if you technically put coffee in your mouth and held it in your mouth, you'd probably end up getting more caffeine into your bloodstream quicker. I don't know if that's how it works, but I feel like it could do. That's a guess. That's guesswork. You need a release. And they are the version in it you don't want to see. Whip bolts to my fist till they bleed. That was angry. Bro, after yesterday's warm up, that's nuts. I was rotating on that boost, what the fuck? I'll take it. Oh, that's the one. And my little ramps and my little kickers. Dropping blood style. I like a 5-0. Oh, wake up, wake up. Right. Yes, I can't strike it off like it ain't nothing. Any stress issue in my life, and at the way I'm going, let's do this with it when I die. Congratulations. You always take a room in my mind. Will I ever clean the walls off in time? Oh, I'm probably, it's funny people say this, like, I honestly generally think I could be one of NF's biggest fans. I said I'm in 2% of 0.02% of top listeners, which is fucking wildly. I mean, he's main artist I listen to all the time. I don't know, I relate to him so heavily, especially mentioned about being beaten and stuff like by his, like, you know, his dad or whatever. I really relate to that. My dad was an abusive piece of shit, so it's like, it's really nice when, like, it's not depressing. But if anything, when I listen to happy music sometimes, I'm like, it's like taking a piss out of me. I'm like, not me, but you know what I mean? It's just like, bro, I'm not in the mood for this. And then you listen to enough, and then it kind of is empowering because you know someone who's gone through enough shit as well can make it in life. It's like, it pushes you. Platinum, yeah, okay, yes. Not again. Push away the people that I love and know. I don't want no one and no one vulnerable. That makes me feel weak and so uncomfortable. Stop asking me questions, I just want to feel alive until I die. This is engaged, bro. Kick down the door and then I go inside. Give up the I do not belong to vibe. And take the keys right up the counter. Let's go for a ride. While you let mortified. Story time. Can't decide if I should stick my knife inside a Pennywise. Oh. I love taking medication, it's brilliant. Sarcasm again is shit, innit? I know sarcasm more like, oh, I love taking pills, I do. You know, I just say it casually. So people don't know if I'm being serious or not. They didn't think I never did it. Why are you always looking aggravated? Bro. It's a battle I have with skating too. Yesterday I got a nollie backside 180. I love nollie backside 180. So it wasn't the cleanest, but I got it. Did I post it on here? I can't remember. If I've been on Facebook or some shit as well. Welcome, yo. Like I say, my excuse now is I've been tattooing. I always have a valid excuse for shitty fingerboarding. Be it tattooing, making fingerboards, making skateboards, or beanies or whatever, or trying to like skate again right now. Bro, the park I've got's got no coping on one of the things and it's so shit. there's literally no coping to it. It's like nothing to lock into trying to do axle stalls. Because I want to go up and do like feeble, feeble, and then even to like rock fakie again. Because you can go up technically, you could literally go up into a feeble, right? Rock, and then fakie back in again, which is just pretty cool. You can really mix and match it, you know? Guts, slash, or like technically go up 1 foot. I want to on about skateboarding here, by the way. Just stand up 1 foot on a blunt, and then you grab the nose, and then you can rock, or if you can hand grab and then do a sort of like a boneless. It is a boneless, I think. You know, when you're grabbing the board and kind of jumping off the ground, that to me is a boneless. Regardless if it's like one of those quick ones. It's a foot plant, finger plant. I can't do trays. I don't understand what it is. No. I think doing a switch flips is easier. Rather than having your hands pointed forward like that, I'm like this. Wait. It's just easier than that. It makes it scoop more. It's more of a pop. And you can kind of pull your hand and your finger over. And I don't know, I like the fact that I can do a kick flip, switch flip, nollie flip, and fakie flip. And I've got all my flips down, at least. But I can't do a fucking shove it on a rail, which is wild. I find shove it's really difficult. Like, yeah, fair enough, okay, I'm doing shove it's. A pop shove it. Fakie big spin's quite fun. I'm trying to get the gesture on a skateboard, but the board's like a 9 points. Let's get my feet on the board, but it's heavy. I'm trying to rotate it a little bit. And then trying to get heel flip again. And it was just gone. I was like, the fuck, I had it the other day. It's like one of those days, bro, where you're just like, you know, you should have locked in more. I'm like, great. Ooh. Poppity doppy. Little crooks. Shove it out. Nollie, shove it out. Over crook. Ooh, I like those. Blunt. Nose blunt. It's nollie nose. Huh? Siri, why have you stopped playing my music, by now? That's pretty random. Just hit pause on its own. This is why I swear down, bro. This place is haunted. It's all good. And I'm not joking, like, this place generally must, I think, like, you know, this was a new build 5 years ago, the first people to live on this land, and it was just fields beforehand, like, could easily be, like, what they call it, like, hallowed ground or something. There could have been a battle here. I mean, considering it's just Britain, very likely. I mean, what we had there, we had, like, the Roman Empire here, we got, like, it's, you know, there's a lot going on in Britain. It's got mad history. We're going to like 5-0 or a feeble Smith. I like lips as well, but I like flips. Or a willy, which ends a weird, but like it's a grind. There's also Monty grind, I swear, and there's a bro. There's like so many types of grinds that I forget about as well. That people just. Oh, fucking knackered. They won't get down, but they got us. I'll do it in both hands, but both hands are just plagued with arthritis, so it's all good. Super, face, smoke the blunt, head kid, on the pump, hello world, you fucking suck. It does. Oh, what would that be? That'd be a, what the fuck? That wouldn't even be a blunt. Say if that's a blunt, what would that be? I know that's like a 5-0 technically. Anything from here, backside or front side, that's a 5-0, right? I get it. But then if you go up into a stall, is that a 5-0 stall? I think it is, isn't it? So if I went over and like, it's a 5-0 stall, which is cool. I don't think I've ever done one of those on a skateboard. I've been up and done like a 5-0 like that and then dropped in again, right? I prefer doing that, and then like a rock and roll or something like that. I think my favourite one is probably a rock and roll, but I can't. My hands, my wrists, bro, I'm getting too old for this shit. I was going to skate park someone, and I will do, as soon as the person that I'm going to be sponsoring, because he's sick at fingerboarding too. He put me to shame. I'm like, bro, how long have you been fingerboarding? He's got a little tech deck. And I was like, bro, take one of the wooden boards, because he's going to sign something, and it pretty much says, you know, what I've given him from my company. Oh, it's so cool being able to help people and give people stuff. It honestly is. It's quite nice. Yeah, I mean, being able to like just help people out. It's amazing. Look at that. Guessing it's a song. Maybe afterwards. Oh man, oh man. I can't get feeble, so Smith, sorry. Smith. Feeble. I don't think I know the difference. Feeble overhand the other side, right? Where Smith is very much like, I think feebles are nicer, slightly easier to do on a skateboard. I know it sounds probably like some people are like, nah, because I've seen a lot of people prefer Smiths, because really with a Smith, all you have to kind of do is you don't have to get the whole board over, you only have to get like your backtrack essentially on. But I feel like this way, I don't know what it is about it, it's just easier to jump out the board, personally, like kick out if you need to. It's funny because what was it? I posted the video where what did I do? Was it nollie front? I can't remember what I was trying to do yesterday. And I nearly tripped over the board like twice stepping off of it. I appreciate that, but I will say, like, if you don't have to follow me or be subbed if you know you're not into skateboarding or you're not into fingerboarding or art or tattooing of any kind. Because realistically, I'm not trying to be a dick. I appreciate the subs, but I want people to be subbed for legit reasons, not because I play a song. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just how I am. I'm sorry, like, I'm in a world of really unauthentic people. I don't want. I literally, it's what I stand by. And I refuse to give in to, I don't know, as I say, if someone wants me to play a song, I can do, I don't play out loud. But the thing is, it's quite funny, because someone's like, oh, the other day, you can sing quite well sometimes. I was like, thank you. And they're like, play this song. I'm like, you realise if I don't know the song, I'm not going to be able to sing the song. So you're not going to be able to hear it anyway. So it's easier to, if someone wants to just be subbed, and they're like, someone will go, oh, if you say this, I'll sub. And I'm like, no, I'm alright. And that's people go, that's dumb because it's a sub. I'm like, yeah, but I just get 20 other subs in the live anyway, from actually what I do, rather than what someone's asked me to do. Just a little bit easier that way, just a little bit. Oh, I'm so fucking tired, man. I literally feel like my pillow would be beating me up in my sleep, right? It's like a concussion without the... It's like, yeah, it's like a concussion without actual any bruising or anything. Oh, sorry, get down. Oh shit, what is this fucking shit? Yeah, shut up, man. Shush, be quiet. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll maybe do it in a bit. No, it's just when she went to sleep at night. She wakes up in the morning. Like inside I ate a pill shaped like the moon. I'm not gonna melt my mouth like she wanted. We can't hide the secret anymore. I'm gonna start doing long form videos as well, which is gonna be sweet. Because I mean, I should get the view time then to be able to monetize the channel. I need to clock in 2,500 hours. It's kind of fucking wild, bro. But a 10-minute video, like 1k views, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be that hard. So some of them will be like a long form, just me skating, not necessarily even like much talking in it. Because I don't know what to talk about anymore. I talk so much on the lives. So I do the talking on the lives, and then I'm probably just gonna do videos which is just skating or fingerball sessions. Like I'm like still edited a bit, some fails, but long form. I'll try to do the best editing I can with it. I do prefer lives because they're unedited. I can't fake who I am. I can't cut that out and cut this out and pretend to be saying I'm not. Do you know what I mean? I think it really says something about somebody. And there's so many edits and cuts. I'm not saying like maybe they have anxiety, maybe they struggle. But I mean, I'm like, I do have anxiety. I just don't let it affect me. So I'm coming with you tonight. You close my eyes. Just can see if I die. So it's not mean 5 O's or into a blunt. So that's a 5-0, that's a 5-0, that's a 5-0, that's a 5-0. Like anything that is just a backtrack is a 5-0. That could even be a 5-0. I mean, once you're at that point, you're essentially in a feeble Smith. But like anything like this, 5-0. Nose slide, which is nice. Nollie nose blunt. And if I can this way, it'd be a switch. I know it's weird, right? Because this is my. Nah, I'm not. I'm a goofy fingerboarder now. I'm gonna have to start saying it because I can't ollie this way. I generally can't. Like, how the fuck did I do that? I used to be able to. Literally, I can ollie that way. Easy fucking peasy. Whoa, what is going on with my hair? It's her words and mine. This is Nancy and not a suicide. Lean it up. Oh, I feel like a fucking. I've been beaten up by my pillow in my sleep. Or not. Lay down. Good boy. I mean, even if I. Oh! I normally can't shove it out. I mean, I literally normally can't. So if I can just get like some clean shirts out, or like varial heels, which honestly, I wish I can get varial heels sometimes. That was a heel flip. Oh well, that was like a jankiest, shittest heel flip. I figured out how to get a heel flip like a little easier by carrying over your. It's really weird. Heel flips are so good. On a skateboard, they are my flip trick. They are my go-to. They're the one I learnt first. But when I grew up in London, it was a joke. Like a heel flip is a black person's trick, and a kick flip is a white person's trick. But I don't agree with that. Well, actually, to be fair, as I said, my granddad's black. I love this argument. This can probably kick off the argument again. My granddad's South African. He's like not black, but he's like. It's darker than mixed, do you know what I mean? And then my grandmother's white, and my parents are white, and then people are like, you would be black. I'm like, do people not understand genetics? Yeah, my hair goes into like literal dreadlocks almost at the back. It just locks up even when I brush it. But I can't really brush it. It just ruined the hair. Nappy ass hair, and then also my lips are like thick as shit. like codfish lips or something. Like I got lip filler or something. You know what I mean? I would never get lip filler like that. I don't agree with any, and each their own. I don't agree with surgeries. Love yourself, learn to love yourself. Tattoos, piercings, very different. It's modification, you know. I think piercings are cool. I used to have a tongue piercing, but after that it freaked me out. So I really went for like one of the most painful places to get a tongue piercing, like a piercing even. A bit dumb. Tattoos fine though, it's fine. Apparently piercings hurt more than tattoo, and I'm like, probably for like a brief second, but I think tattoos are like longer, dragged out. I enjoy it. As I said, I started tattooing myself. That's my design of this gargoyle. Wait. It needs shading in, and this is going to go into a totem pole, but I'm wondering, I don't want it to bend all weird, so I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do that. It might be difficult. This is too loud. Oh, I like it's going like a ramp. It's just so satisfying. We'll do like a, I don't know, rock and roll. No, rock fakery. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to like spice it up a little bit. I only know how to do that on a skateboard. I see something, I'm like, skate it that way, and people are like, oh yeah, shit. You know what I mean? It's like, you see the world as an obstacle course. It's so cool. I love being a street skater. I absolutely fucking love it. It's annoying. It's like literally 4 months ago I landed a nollie flip and a nollie heel. And they are hard. Nollie flip's harder because you've got to like flick backwards. It's so weird. So like if I was going to do a nollie flip, right, obviously I do a nollie flip on a fingerboard, and a nollie heel would be out that way. But weirdly on a skateboard, nollie heels are easier, nollie flips harder, but on a skateboard it's the reverse. Take on me what you need from me. That's what I mean, you can skate anything too. So if I get like, where the fuck is it gone? Hello? Like, stapler. Or not. Do you know what I mean? It's anything. That's why it's over at a desk job. And I mean, I've got a lot of paperwork to do sometimes. You can just like, that's what I love about it. Like, a lot of paperwork. I get bored. Grab your fingerboard offside, do some tricks. I don't think it's like a skateboard. I just like, I like the fact it uses the same physics, like the pop and the flick and the catch. And if you're a skateboard, you know what I mean. It's all it's the noise that satisfies you, the feeling of the wheels rolling. It's everything, catching the board, the sound of the grip tape and the pop and the I don't know what it is. It's like music to my ears. It literally is. I fucking love skating so much. A little too much. Like skating is a bit like a personality trait with some people. And I mean, if you're friends with me, expect to know everything about skateboarding, or just, you know, if you don't already. But the thing is, I was so into skateboarding. I thought this was fingerboarding for years until I realised you could actually do tricks. I'm like, this is fucking sick. Take only what you need from me. I really want to set this board up for myself. Just treat myself, because I've worked my ass off, do you know what I mean? I really have. This one is a slightly different board. This one was more of a ornamental deck. It's still usable, like 100%. It's just the graphics were placed on, and then they're layered on, and then they're sprayed, and they're coated with a polyurethane, where the other boards are heat transfer graphics. This isn't a heat transfer graphic. It's not stickers. It's a graphic print on a type of paper, I guess. But it's like a tougher. I'm not going to give too much away on that one. But I feel like, you know, a lot of people can make one like that for sure. I still have a board to send out to the States I made for somebody. Well, it's part of a competition. I'm just waiting until I got paid. And they're going to get that board. Because I mean, realistically, I just feel bad, like, you know, I can show people actually, I'll show people the board. Look, it is over here I believe, or I tucked it away somewhere to keep it safe. I mean they're all safe if they're up there and away, but up in my way. Oh, it's probably this one here to be honest. Yeah boy, here you go. So it's not my artwork, it's someone else's artwork. I mean, I need to send that out. It's only fair part of the competition. White paper. Where we get high. It's like this one as well. This one's a medical. It says medical broccoli, but it doesn't. But medical, and it's like our joke. So I was gonna do like edible packs, which they're not actual edibles. People wish. You can imagine getting edible like gummy bears, but yeah, for the gummy bears, like that's a satisfying noise to make. That is. Actually, wait, I'll show you. Dream shall never die. Wipe that tear away from your eye. Say, roll windows up when I get in the car, and then the light one up. Hit the gas station, go and buy a cigar. We can smoke this blunt. Speed on the sunset, shipping in nighttime, yeah. Trying to get fucked up. Roll windows up, right now when I smoke, get drunk. I'm to the break with this. I learned how to roll a joint before I shave and shit. It's 7th grade and shit. I was smoking OG Cushion, M&A's and shit. Bad as fuck. Sat my back daddy in the front. My daddy found it in a month. He kicked me out. He had enough. Piece and pizza with the crust for a paycheck. I can go on hella substances. Somebody says. Smoke this gun. Oh, that would be nice. Shall we get fucked up? Look, yeah, when the smoke get drunk. How's everyone's morning, evening, or day going so far? Oh, my back is killing me today, man. It really is. Do I stop? No, I don't. I can't keep eating into stock, but I really want to set up myself a new deck. I love this one. It's so hard not to when you have all the boards. It's like, yay, the store's closed for the moment. I could just set up all the boards. Right, I need to find some of these packaging. Today I'm actually going to show people how I make the packaging for the boards. Surprisingly, there's so much work to do, even just coming up with like descriptions. Luckily I have all the specs and shit written out. Here are some graphics. Hello, welcome. Tommy, I was your twin flame from a past life. So they're not actually like paper. These are I just cut them out because I didn't have enough storage. Chase you, yeah, your magic. So I just stare at you instead. This one's like this. I absolutely love. Where he's got this weird little tongue. Oof. Well, skate addiction, bad addiction pills. It's 6 ways. Ooh, exciting. Ones like this. A little trip. I'm going to. The other one is boring. What other lives, you mean? That's fun. You don't have to come back. My lives can be boring. They're for the right people. Do you know what I mean? They really are. They're for people who need help mentally. They're for people who are part of the ski community or who are into art. They're for everybody. But sometimes they can they're having political. I'm not being political anymore. Like really, I can't be bothered with it. Because you get older, I was like, I'm not going to get involved in politics. Can't be bothered. And you kind of just get dragged into it as an adult, like because it's politics of control are everything, including like increasing taxes technically, and why they're increasing them for what reason. Like that'd be political motivation. So if you understand politics, you understand why they're doing it. Or you're kind of just like, why am I paying this much more? Why am I doing this? All I know is I want to buy a bit of land somewhere, because you can buy a bit of land and build houses. Right? The land would be more expensive, true, but you can build a house cheaper. You can build multiple houses cheaper if you get all of the materials and build them yourself. And I'm willing to stay in like a van for like 10 years while I build them if needed. Do you know what I mean? To sleep, I see you in my dreams. This changes me. I get to see. That is how you get off a chair in style. There's an actual reason why my boards are more durable. It's because I print them to a substrate that's not just a sprayed surface. It's coated with a type of vinyl. And this is literally all the pieces of wood. But if you look at the wood, you can see it's good quality wood. Actual veneers, not fucking factory pressed crap. Do a kick flip. Okay, I'll do a switch flip. Yeah, try to. There you go. Voila. I may ask for a kick flip, but it was a kick flip, just in a switch. Oh, bro, there's so many graphics, man. Damn it. Fake grass for little spots I was going to do. I'm still going to do them. Literally mini chocolate bars, moulds. But my main thing is making skateboards. Well, actually, no, I've made more fingerboards, but that's the main goal. It's just expensive to make skateboards. The machinery needed is fucking nuts. Probably why they charge an arm and leg for boards. But I want to make skating affordable again. I make skateboard wheels, fingerboard wheels. And I literally packaging. Final product. Oh, do you want to close me? me at 3 okay, I could be more, and what you want no more? Hey, you happy, it's good for you, I'm happy. Bye bye. Oh, cotton mouth. Yes, sir. This is a little bench I made. It's actually not too bad, to be honest, now I look at it, really. You could probably get better feebles on there. Less overhang. But it's just very tall. But I mean, is that realistic size for a park bench? I think it kind of is. Like a big bench, do you know what I mean? Like, realistically, like a long ass bench, not like a small one. I also want to use the fake grass for something, but it just gets, oh shit. Aloha, where are you go? Oh, skate action ledge. My God. Come here, tell me that I could be one. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna design a new packet to go on the stall of waxes, but they're like gonna be like edibles. It's gonna have medical broccoli written on it, looking all professional and shit. You know what I'm saying? Professionality. It's funny, professionality. Is that a word? Professional, professional. That's my nationality. Is professionality. Nationality, professionality. Yeah, I think I'm trying to eat early in the morning, leave it alone. Ooh, gloves. Exciting. Yeah, no. I have no idea where that's in there. I think that is. Right, righty. I need to find these. I really do. So I've got to design. I've got to make more packaging today. I've got quite a few more boards essentially packed up. I'm going to spray some more boards today. Today's going to be more of a productive day. Still fingerballing. What the fuck is that? A terrible drawing of a ZK. Oh, more wood. Like, always need that. 3D handgun. 3D gun. 3D pan for. Oh, I got a 3D printer. I haven't used a 3D printer for a while, and my printer ain't working. I've had a few setbacks really, but hey, this is life. Like to fuck us, and then you gotta unfuck yourself, so to speak. Oh, this song slaps different. Party, anybody? I wake up. I went hard, but she got the cassettes in her purse. I can't find. I went first, but you got the good bag. I'ma pay what it's worth. She's my. And I was also gonna do bags to carry your boards, but I've got carabiners to put on them too. Why not? Spice it up a little bit. Just let it go. Down, it's in myself. My nano dabber for that dab. That's good. Even though you can't really get it in the UK because it's shit, and then I'd have to do HBO. No, BH, butane hash oil. That's the one. I mean, that's explosive. That is, and I don't mean just the high. I mean making it's explosive shit. But you got a good leg. I'ma pay what it's worth. Hello, where they gone, bro? Got some vinyl to print with. Ooh, packaging, more packaging. Ooh, gotta get excited about the small things. shit everywhere, man. When I started making the boards, crazy. Didn't really work the best, that's why the boards weren't too strong. Now they're like held down with bolts and shit. And left for 24 hours to cure. So my damp tools, oh well it was. There's nothing left in it now. Sad times. Without you. Oh, my little brick wall. Might try and hit some tricks up on that. Don't worry, the quality of products is so much better. I just give myself the scraps to literally make like obstacles and stuff, right? But out of the scraps, I made some pretty damn fucking obstacles, like the quarter pipe, which has got coping, because I've got metal to make cope, like perfect sort of metal to make coping. Let me find it and show everybody like this shit. Oh, bye bye. But I made like with this little thing over here, and on one of my old deck rails, I've made like a street lamp to hang over all of this. Like, can you see it? Wait. You see that? Yeah, just about. If you look at this, it's perfect because it's really hard to see. It's rounded, but then on the inside it's got like a divot, so you can literally, it literally perfectly goes on the corners of things. I could put it on that. And it just stays there. Obviously it wouldn't just stay there, I need to glue it down. Hot glue gun. All that's needed, quite literally. And a bit of super glue maybe. Rightio. Let me find this fucking little bastard. Where is he hiding to, bro? I swear it was in here. Hello? Oh, I've decided I'm moving to Hawaii, and then I'm also from Hawaii. I'm just gonna fuck off past Hawaii and live on a smaller island somewhere. It's got to be a small island near Hawaii, right? Where's me in my chest? It's in my hands. I swear it doesn't make sense, does it? There's like America whale, and I'm still trying to figure it out. Where are you, bro? Oh, that's what I mean. There's so much stock to make just one product alone. Like, holy shit. I'm not the norm. I've got my old shoes that I'm trying to fit in yours. Should we try and formulate a new wheel today? We might do that as well. So, fingerboard wheels, obstacles, packaging, new type of wax, which is going to be like an edible. Like, it's literally going to say medical Zaza, why not? You know what I'm saying on it. Indica sativa or hybrid. I love these labels. High of the music, the heads in the clouds. I kind of like it up here. I'm not coming down. I'd rather be alone. I am not going clouds. Oh, is it a little bit in there still? And then sus baggies, but no, they are for. It would look sus, but then obviously when they see I have 100 bags for like all the packaging I do, it ain't sus. So they're not just used for nefarious activities. They're like the thick bags as well. You know when you sometimes try and open a bag and they just rip? Like, they're nice thick quality bags. Which does make a difference. Oh. Fuck you. So you know when they rip off here sometimes? These are for normally like, when I was looking up, I was like earrings and stuff to store them, or because you want to get strong bags that can handle something sharp inside it. Right? Bit of weird smell, but I like it though. A pain on me and I walk up to the microphone. Oh, enjoy it, yeah. Here we go, reminiscing. Oh, stickers. I love stickers. Like a kid, man. Come on. Look how much the logo's improved though. So this was what it originally looked like. And that is what it's like now. I love improving shit. That's the finalised logo though. Right. It's not changing from there. I love the circle. It feels like a wheel. heads in the clouds. Okay, I like it up here. I am not coming down. I would rather be alone here. I'm not with a crowd. Whoa. You see, no, it's up there. What do you say? Oh, I don't think you might as well. Nah, you just seen when the door opens. Look at my face. I might turn Joker. Look at my price. Look at the prices. I don't know what you're trying to say there, bro, but this is packaging for my business. I make skateboards, fingerboards, wheels, wax, like chocolate bar waxes, different unique formulas, skateboard wheel formula. Where's the skateboard wheel mold? This is a prototype. I was talking to the voices. Bin. Yeah. No, you're not coming in here. I hear her shake. She's like, yes, I'm coming. I'm like, no, you're fucking not. I said no. They don't act like you're just stretching and going for a wander because you walked right up to the door, didn't you? There's too many things in here that you're going to try and chew on because you're a nightmare. No, go to bed. This is exactly what I mean. Go lay down. You got a bed. I love you, but go to bed. I don't think I'm talking to a child, but you know what? She's smart enough to be a fucking child. She's a dog. She's a dachshund. They're a very intelligent breed, like very intelligent breed. She acts dumb. Like she is incredibly smart. Dachshunds are incredibly smart. Tell you what, fuck me, I'm getting a bit warm now. It's toasty in here. I might have to open the window real quick. Ooh, fresh breeze, budgie. What are you talking about? Sometimes in the makeup out of you, late nights in the middle of June. Oh, this is a tune. Oh, you know. No, I made a watch. I made a bed though. Is that a nug? I thought it was a nug. It's not. How fucking depressing. I don't want a bed though. Not like I'd smoke it right now anyway. What damn there's a paper. Or then I'd even get it down if you were here, but you don't, so it's don't worry, they will go in the bin. Move that out of here for now. The fuck's the matter if it goes in the bin anyway? If I want to live in a shithole, I live in a shithole. I'm not going to. You know what I mean? I love when people have an opinion of everybody these days. It's just brilliant. Now, cut your hair. Get a job. You get a fucking job. I have a job. I have my own business. Like, it's so brilliant. And I can employ other people, like, real soon. I've already got contracts written up. And the thing is, I'm getting another job, so I'll be able to actually, say the month's hard, I can still pay my staff from my money, because that's what we should do in the world. If you have employed people when there's people working for you, and you have enough to live on still, and someone's, you know, you should have, it doesn't matter where the money comes from, I mean, as long as it's legal, but you can pay your staff. So 2 types of sponsorships I've got that I can offer. Stock and supplies, and like you get boards, beanies, jumpers, tops, fingerboards, whatever. Or, well, money, or both, or a split. Or, but right now, I'm only offering slave labour. I'm joking. Satire, humour, okay. My family are fucking slaves, so it's fine. I'm joking, it's not fine. But still, it's just unpaid free labour. That's what's happening. That's why I'm doing all the work myself. Pay you in beer and candy. I don't drink anymore. I'll take the candy. Like a proper smart kid I am. I'm joking, I'm not kidding. I'm 25. No one believes I'm 25. They're like, you're so much younger than 25. And I'm like, I'm gonna take that as a blessing. So when I'm older, I'm gonna seem younger. Do you know what I mean? Are they all bees? Ooh, they are. Gotta put some of those in water and see how they react. I don't know why. Why the fuck do I have them? Who knows? Ask someone else. Yeah, my fan little. I can have banter, but if you act, I'm not saying you're not, no, you are, but if you are a weirdo, I mean, I would kick out a chair from a wrong one if you get what I'm saying. I'd kick out, and I wouldn't do a long drop either. A long drop's too generous. It needs to be a short drop, little swing for like 10 minutes, you know what I mean, or something like that, 5 to 10 minutes. People go, that's brutal, and I'm like, well, I haven't said exactly in words what I'm saying, but people, if you're old enough to get what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. You've got long drop and a short drop, right? Short drop for that sort of crime, I think. I mean, you made the person or child or whatever suffer. If we're being real, I'm not trying to deep it, but you know what I'm saying. Like, generally, fucking hate people like that with a passion. Like, generally, evil, scummy, fucking scum of the earth. Like, burn for eternity. You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck about you? If you are, not saying you are. I'm saying someone's like that. And if somebody does, and they're like, oh no, but I don't know, I'll leave them in a cell to suffer for longer. No. I'm playing. No, I got that, bro. I appreciate it, man. That's why I say I can have a laugh, but just so people understand my stance on it, I'm so fucking passionately angry about it. I would risk jail time forever, bro. Like, you know, we should protect our kids and our children and our community and everything like that. Fuck these people. Right. Party, anybody? I'm joking. This is aluminium hydroxide, not the flammable shit. Right, let me find. Okay, now I'm baffled. I'm real baffled. Bafflinger and bafflinger. Boozled and boozled. Who the fuck is that? Gucci, Fendi, Prada, belt, hold up, no crazy, I give a fuck about these cops, but more hold on, no trade, hey, oh wow, that's old. So look, we can see all the logos I've worked through. This is going to be crazy. And we can have one in the backyard. That's so crazy, man. Look at what it originally was like. Right, my logo, Skated Action, right? Then it went like this. You term king, I appreciate that, bro. Every time I kick, like if they're on the site, if someone comes up and says Roblox, I feel like I owe it to protect the kids that do come on the live too. So that's why I talk about things loosely, so it kind of goes over their heads. But people coming in from, oh, what's your Roblox? I'm like, I'm reported them because they not just from saying you want Roblox, but I'm like, bro, don't be weird with the kids. And they're like, why? I do what I want. I'm like, oh, you're one of them, are you? You do what you want, will you? Come and meet me. You won't do what you want anymore for very fucking long. because you may think that our government or governments are, you know, they're pretty PDF-ish themselves, right? Cool. But that ain't the community at large, bro. Most people, you'll get your ass whipped in jail at least. I mean, that's why you got to have protection when you're in there. You fucking deserve it. Like, not you, sorry, I keep saying you, but the person who deserves, you know what I mean? Evil scum of the earth. No respect. And I would go to jail, because I mean, like, it's selfish to sit there knowing, you know when you see those social experiments where the guy grabs a kid and runs down an alleyway and people just like look at it and keep walking? What the fuck? I'd turn around to my partner and be like, hold this 1 second. She's like, what? I'd drag them out of the alleyway and publicly shame them while whipping ass. Like, this is what you get. And people go, oh, well, no, I wouldn't let it get up. And if it's, oh, you don't fight them fair, I'll pick them up then and kick them back on the ground. I gave them a chance. They should have kept their balance. I mean, they're clearly pussies because you go for children. Like, what the fuck? No respect. I mean, not even the fact they have to. There's dumb to even say that. Of course, there's no fucking respect at all. Ooh, more packaging. Gotta love it. And the pervs. Yeah, it's true. There's so many pervs. It's fucking disgusting. They can swing, you know, on a, I don't know, I just think, what happened to them? That's what a true lynch mob should be going after, if anything, right? That's it. I agree with those sort of things, because I mean, they were used for horrible, nefarious things in history. I mean, even quite recently, they're still in some, it's part of South Africa, so my granddad is black, my grandmother is white, and my parents are white. Oh, whoa. Oh, where the fuck did I put that? I am baffled. Right, bear with everyone. How many pre-goblin? Holy shit. The goblin. Oh. To be fair, that's an injet mold for a wheel. That's tempting. That's tempting. I hope you have a nice day too. Thank you, I appreciate that. Pop in any time, anyone's welcome, if you're a nice person, that is. If not, and like I said to people, kindly remove yourself, because I don't care about the followers. Subs or whatever the fuck they're called. Subs, innit? Subs just sound weird, bro. Ugh. You know, like, keep letters for 5 years. Okay, I won't open them. Put them through shredder. Yeah, I hope you have a good day too, honestly. Thank you for the support and having a laugh. That's what it's about, isn't it? Why am I so fucking warm right now? It's like, well, like I tell people who don't live in the UK, I've travelled around a lot. Queensland, Australia, well, it's just, I might as well say the places I haven't been, no, I'm joking, but I've been to like 30 countries all across the globe, from Australia, like Copenhagen, the States, South America. And I tell you what now, the UK is definitely like one of the most humid spots. Like the Middle East is horrible for heat, right, granted, but the UK is like, it's like a fucking Arizona's heat with, like, I've not been to Florida, but from what I've heard about it, it's about the same. Oh, humidity wise. But obviously people, this is a shocker to me, I found this out. There are more, and you can Google this, it's a fact, there are more heat related deaths in Europe and the UK than there are gun deaths in the States annually. And I know people are gonna be like, fuck off, ain't true, da, da, da. Just Google it, like, for real. I was so shocked by it too, but that just shows how severe the heat is here, and the fact that AC, like, you know, we're burning up. I feel like when people get AC, they probably don't know what global warming even feels like. I'm joking, obviously. Or they don't at least notice the effects of it as much that we do here, like home. Fuck, it is bad. Oh, I'm so nearly done. I don't know where I put them though. sleep against the bedroom wall. Too late. Sun comes out and I can't do nothing at all. I swear the life I live so boring. I don't know why they make it look so full of stories, but I can't eat when it's night time and I can't say what I want. Find a silver lining, but it will kill me if I touch. In the daylight is something I haven't done. Oh, that smells nice. Baby, I'll get around so there's so much I haven't seen. Don't let me rap inside this town. It will be cleaned up in a sec, like for real. It's bad. But it's too late to turn around. Let's give it a few minutes. That is a curse. The curse around my neck just to find out if it burns. The person who's sponsoring just messaged me going, bro, sorry, I missed my alarm. I knew you would sleep in, but unfortunately I won't be able to sleep now because I've got work to do. This is the issue. The issue I have is, like, obviously, I love the kid, bro. He's honestly a legend. He reminds me of my brother. He's like 16, 17. I think when you're that age, you forget you don't know what it's like to be an adult and have adult things to do, like run a business, look after a dog. Like, you really have no obligations when you're a child. It is absolutely amazing. Yeah, you too. But do you know what I mean? Like, generally, it's fucking nuts. Like, I wish I could go back to being a kid to a degree, because obligations you have are pretty much nothing. You know, you can just focus on yourself so much. But as you're an adult, you kind of just, like when I say, as I say, it's a sweet kid to be sponsoring, but sometimes I think people forget, well, they won't forget, they won't know what it's like to be an adult, the obligations that you have to, you know, clean a flat, run a business, do the paperwork. There's so much to do, and I wish I could just chill and skate all the time. Like, that'd be amazing. But obviously, having a skate company, also, if you don't work, it doesn't go anywhere. Like, you have to work it. That's having a business. Oh, look at that. Difference. It's crazy. I'm addicted to making skateboards, fingerboards, staying on top of the cleaning. Yes, indeed, being an adult. Gotta be addicted to being an adult, bro. It's just adult life, unfortunately. There's so much to do. You know, there generally is so much to do. Gotta love it, really, though. It's a box of random bits. You always gotta have one of those, I'm not gonna lie. It's like having a cupboard with random bits, you know what I mean? I don't know where the fuck I put them. Really interesting. I'm so tempted to try and make a metallic looking board, chromatic looking board, with some vinyl that I have, which is sort of shiny. Yeah, we might do that today as well. Oh, I have so many plans. Exciting. This is why I like to take a step back and start tattooing for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And for people, this is fine. I can show you. These are boxes. It's fine, and they're black, so it helps. See that leg pit tattoo? Symmetrical. I done that last week. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Admitting I'm gay. Well, I'm definitely not, but you know, each to their own. That's just you projecting your insecurities, my guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be so insecure. It's a safe place. You can open up on the internet. I think everybody, it's literally like when we were growing up, and the reason I know this, I'm clearly probably older than you, I'm 25. When I was growing up, when people say gay and gay this, gay that, they were just insecure and projecting themselves because they were gay. This is a fact. It was insecurities, thinking about it all the time, not knowing they could come out or not. That is a fact. I know what's my gender. Gender? Yeah. I know what my sexuality is. I mean, let's look at this as well. Memories of one night in the moonlight. I'm so gay, you are right. I'm joking, obviously. But oh well. You can think what you like, my guy. It's alright. No judgment here. But yeah, that's a smart one, isn't it? It's like admitting you're gay. Ooh la la. No, I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I'm happy to make banter as well. It's just, it is a fact. If somebody keeps projecting that whole, oh, you're probably gay, you're probably gay, no, you're probably gay. It's called inner projection. Or outward projection, sorry, how you feel inside. It's a state of being. Being 25, I've already gone through my period when I was younger. I can say this to people where I was like, am I going to be gay? Because I had a best mate, and he was like a soulmate, but as a guy. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I would die for my bro. You know what I mean? He was literally like a brother to me. And that's different. We clicked with everything, but there's no attraction to that. But when you're going through puberty, your brain's like, wait, what's going on? But no, I like girls. Why are words? That is great fucking English. Well done. I'll get a life, bro. Thing is, I would say get a job, and I can actually offer jobs because I am a CEO of my company. But I love it that people go, oh, actually, can I get a job? That's awesome. I want to do that. I want higher pay for just drawing. Because I would pay more than average wage, right? Minimum wage, average wage, I wouldn't pay that. And I'm always going to pay my artists. I'm not going to just go, oh, do you know what, this AI is the thing now, it's easier. I don't agree with that. People who have worked like me to get good at art or whatever they do deserve the chance. So I'm always going to, while my company's alive and I'm alive, I'm always going to use artists. Always pay above minimum wage, because it's disgusting. Minimum wage makes it just feel like fucking being shit on, really. It's nasty. But I mean, it's your loss. You kid that guy, you want to keep being negative, go ahead. Because everyone that is negative, and they realise I've got a company, like, oh bro, can I get a job? Because obviously I'm becoming a tattoo artist. My plan is to open buy a big warehouse space, right? Have a skate park in there. My mate wants to be a barber, having that in there. I can also have an area that's a tattoo studio, which it's like almost a mall. And people are like, how do you do this? How did I get sober? You know, how did I get off the streets and being homeless? The same way, you just push yourself on everything. And I've already worked on making skateboards, fingerboards. This is the packaging before and after. A website. I coded the website. I made 700 fingerboards. I've made 8 skateboards. I made beanies, jumpers, tops. I made skateboard wheels. I made fingerboard wheels. I made new types of wax that don't exist. I made a new formula of skateboard wheel that doesn't exist. So, what kind of art are you looking for? Genuine. I want to see people draw parts of it as well, because I'm not having somebody just go and use AI and be like, oh, here you go. Because I've had someone try and do that, and I'm not. One, you can kind of spot it, but 2, I want pre-sketches. I want to see a video of somebody doing it, because then that will go on my art addiction channel with you, the person who I'm working with, because I want to be able to raise other people up their platform too. I was going to post art and be like, because a lot of people who do art for companies, they just like, look at our skateboard, but you never seem to hear who done the art. They just get paid, it's hush hush. Well, I'm different. I'd be like, okay, I can tag you in it. I want videos of like you working through the art, but I literally love all sorts of art. Like this one's like moon and landscape. I draw them on my iPad. This one is just simply just writing with some leaves and some smoke. Like, where's the other board I've got? This one's like an X-ray scan of a board that's gone up someone's ass. There you go. But it's glow in the dark board as well. But I mean, any sort of artist really. It's because I have so much to do myself. It's really simple. Some of it's really simple. Like sometimes less is more, right? You know what I mean? Less is more. You don't have to go so crazy on the design. Like this here. Well, I designed the logo as well because I can show people the transformation of art and where it went through. Because I think it's so cool to see this. Bro, where did I put the other one? 1 second. So, it went from this, just writing, to this, to then that. And that is the final logo, because it is literally like a wheel. It's got this drippy design at the bottom. But Skate Addiction and Skate Addiction Fingerboards, like Skate Addiction is the parent company to Skate Addiction Fingerboards. So it's in the same sort of thing, but they are different. Like the website's called Skate Addiction, on there there's fingerboards and skateboards. See how it kind of works? And then you can see where the heat press has been on there, but like literally I don't print it on a vinyl, I print it into the fabric, because then if you're a skater, which is mostly skate merch, you don't want to be sweating through vinyl because it's not breathable. You know what I mean? Like HTV and that like heat transfer vinyl isn't breathable. This is directly, I mean, if I bring it closer, you'll see it's directly onto the fabric. That's the way it should be. And so when you wash it, it ends up over time, it stays there longer, it doesn't peel, and it ends up looking rustic, which is the best way to have it. I did have more beanies, but they are all gone now. Left something very well. I'm still trying to figure it out. This one was a practice top with some art. That was a comic book strip I done. That's directly onto the fabric. And then that's a small version of it on that vinyl stuff. Don't worry, the colour will still come out bold because they've been washed a little bit, but like they do come out bold. Those ones are printed directly on. Those were graphics for skateboards. That's what I mean, it's a heat transfer layer. You can do a few types. I have a few types of way of printing on. Well, so I do the printing here so people can send me the art, and then you know, people add it to the payroll depending on if that graphic sells. It's like options. So being able to give people jobs is a dream come true, and being able to work the dream job that I wanted. But I wanted to be a pro skater. I had injuries like a compound fracture where the bone, see, it's weird, it was pinned together. That's where the bone came out my arm, tore my ACLs, UCLs, ripped my meniscus, slipped the disc in my spine. Ooh. 100%, bro. See, my IG is Skate Addiction _ I believe. I mean, you can go check and come back if that's wrong, but I believe is Skate Addiction _ and that'd be the easiest way. Because I don't give out people like my number or anything like that. I just contact them through that platform. I do competitions quite often too, art competitions, and the people who win it get offered a position as an artist. This business is like nearly 3 years old now, so it's getting to that point where it's really kind of, what's the word? It's close to blowing up. The fact that people are recognising me is pretty wild. Like just on lives alone, I've had over 500,000 views in 6 months, which it doesn't seem like a lot, but that's people watching me all day, every day sometimes, like the same people coming back to being involved and engaged, which is brilliant. And then this is a wheel mould, which I'm tempted to obviously use this and go make some. So I've got urethane to actually make some wheels today. They're quite big, but as a prototype, just not sure because I need to have an agent now, like a releasing agent. See, I made these as well. I didn't like make this design, so it's just for prototype, but I printed it off because I've got a 3D printer as well. I designed this though. Oh shit. So I've got stands, I've got ones out of like PLA wood as well. And they're on the store, but the store at the moment is closed currently because it's trying to charge me an arm and a leg and I'm trying to sort out because I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, this is all the free packaging before it's I'm going to just take some orange card, wherever the fuck I put it, it's all under there. Right, what am I doing? 2 seconds. See, people were scared that AI was going to take their jobs. It's only going to take the jobs if the companies and corporations don't employ people, which I refuse to not do. I will always pay my artists. And I know as a graphic designer, you can get paid anywhere from £15 an hour to £50 an hour, which is just beautiful. That is a good bit of money. That's why I started to tattoo. It's a bit different art medium, but I mean, it's not too bad. And obviously, by being a tattoo artist too, I have more money in my bank to be able to pay my pay people more. Because you can make money yourself and not. People give it away to charity when they make money, so why can't I pay people more out of my pocket? That's my choice. That just means there's a bigger pot of funding to be able to pay everybody I employ. Because I mean, you got to think about with a skate company that makes fingerboards, skateboards, jumpers, and merch. That's a lot of people I'm going to need to employ. There's going to be people in the States I need to employ because the easier. I want it to be an international company. It's funny the other day, sometimes when it goes, oh, your website's .co.uk, that's not a real thing. I was like, why do Americans, no offense, think everything revolves around them? Like .com, yes, that's American. Right? We still go on Google.com, whatever the fuck it is. Pretty sure it's .com, yeah. Because it is an American thing, right? But some people do make it .com, but it just felt weird that I'm English. And even if I change over to America and live there for a bit too, whatever, then it will still be. It's just me and your ghost and this crippling depression. I thought I'd learn. Right, we're gonna make some edible looking packs. We've got like things, it's not mentioned, we've still got like little leaves, oak leaves. Things in my face now. Bubble wrap. Hard not to drink when it's the one thing I think about. Doesn't really, I don't mean to be dramatic. Now I'm all alone. It's just me and your ghost and this crippling depression. I don't like waste, so this is the wood from the boards. And I'll probably do like split die pieces of like boards and decks of those pieces. So I'm just going to draw over here. Do without pictures on my iPhone. Oh, you're a line though. You should see me at the light, so every time you pop up, you should see my fucking eye roll. Threw out my phone and I burnt all your clothes. Oh, I have movability now. I can put my legs right under the desk. Sounds nice. Damn it. It's been needed. Leif.
Left to the ground with the ghost. Oh, also, each pack comes with temporary tattoos as well. Because who doesn't love tattoos? And I don't mean like the little kids ones. I like my graphic designs I've done. Some of them are pretty. Depending on what board you buy, like this one. I've had time buy my board, right? And then the parent tried to have a go at me, and I said, I did speak to him. I was like, well, at the end of the day, it's your bank account. You're the adult. You should have watched what your child was buying. That's not on me. I do not sit there like you. I can't put. It's like not even Cornhub, where it had ID thing to go into. It's 18, yes. My thing that my delivery, some of them do have an 18 plus delivery. Like they ask for ID, but I mean that's out of my hands. And if they don't actually ask for ID, that's not on me. That's actually the delivery man, because it says age, verification required. But if it comes back to me, I won't go, well, you shouldn't have ordered it. I will do a refund or another board. But I mean, that's the best I can do. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop making graphics that are like slightly, questionable for younger audience. But I mean, I feel like when I grew up skating, we used to have savage graphics, and now everything's babyfied. Like everything's been babyfied because it's then appropriate for everybody. But I'm like, well, yeah, but there's 18 plus movies in it, so why does it have to be so capitalistic and greedy? Just care about money, and fucking. It's the end day, you end up losing so many customers, or people just like, oh, I don't really want to buy that board, or because it feels so childish. Is that a little nug? It is. It's kind of pale, but yeah. So medical, yeah, you get what I'm saying. So this is hopefully they will fit on here, because the plan is to make little edibles packs, right? Not actual edibles though. Don't panic. It's like a little gimmick, right? Multiple things come in these, like the wheels can come in these. This is what I like about making your own packaging, because you can buy essentially the same thing. It then all looks very similar, but obviously it's not. I mean, yeah, it all has its own different testing and whatever, but well, I put that on wrong, but that's generally the gist. It might go the other side, I'm not sure. Or does it look better on the black bags, to be honest? It might look better on these. I have so much packaging, it's best to just have it there rather than be like running out. I'd rather have like a back stock of stuff, really. Oh, that might be a little bit better, actually. I mean, yeah, fuck it. That was maybe not rush ahead next time. They don't come off easy, but yeah, nah. Oh well, I use this for myself for something. Waste not, want not. Right. What's that one up to today anyway? Did you like me? Good maps, you got good taste. I like that you like me. Since I this face dance with you, take this chance. Bit placed on wrong, but yeah, that is terribly placed. Oh well. And it gets sativa indica hybrid medications packaged distributed in compliance with local state laws. Innovate regarding medical legally obtained only by qualified patient. Warning: do not drive or operate heavy machinery. Just like a proper little gimmick sort of thing. It tells you how many grams are in there. I was going to do little nuggies, like wax nugs, because I thought that'd be quite cool. But I'm not trying to make that just a culture, so I was like, maybe gummy bears, I don't know. But this is more for the adult crowd. It's more like a little gimmick, you know what I mean? So, so the other ones have got 4 in it, so this one could have like maybe 4 of each type of wax. I know packs of gummy, like edibles don't typically have that much in them anyway, you don't need it. By the time I'm like, ooh, gummy bears, I don't know, just completely fried.
It's like the smallest pack of gummy bears you'll ever buy, like with 5 in there or 3, and you're like, the fuck? And then you eat some and you understand why. Because then you're like, oh, I'm actually just eat more. So yeah, I've got the colour of each. So we've got orange, 4 of each, I think. Yeah. It's a unique formula of wax as well. Like most things I made aren't just standardised things. They are unique. Like the wheels I made, these aren't urethane, but they screech, and they set in about 10 minutes in the mould, rather than urethane taking like 7 hours to make. I do use urethane to make skateboard wheels. I mean, this is just some urethane 85 polyurethane PU. PU. Some people say it smells. Right, is that all of them? Perfect. Yeah. I think it's a good idea, to be honest. And then literally, I weigh it as well. So you put the exact weight on there. It's more like a gimmick product, isn't it? And then it's one of those things that people see and they're like, oh no, this is not the website for me. But I'm like, that's your choice. I'm not mainstream. I don't agree with mainstream. Mainstream's just greedy. That, you know what I mean? Like mainstream's just, oh, I try and make as much money as fucking humanly possible. I feel like being yourself, you can actually do quite well in life, regardless. Right, in the bag. I think it's just a sweet idea. Dude, sweet. Fuck. Actually, I'm going to use one of these waxes for sure. So wait, heavy. I just think that's such a good idea. At least I have quite a lot of waxes. But because one pack is 4, and that's £3. Like £2.50, I think, actually. You've got 16 gummy bears, so I like it. You can technically just go and give, like, if you've got a mate, you can just give them one. It's not in one big block or anything. I like to have individual waxes. I think it's quite helpful. Put written tabby, but then you just put gummy bears, skunk, and then just tick the hybrid. But I mean, you don't even have to tick them. You can let people, they can leave it open so people can write whatever they want on there, like your wax. Do you know what I mean? Your name's wax, like your name and then wax. What's that? Ooh, that's a shout. Oh, Lord. Why are you always so far away from me? Right. They're quite literally just stick around in that white stick on there too, but skitty diction fingerboards, and then it'll have like medical underneath it. Or you can have that on the other side, don't really matter. What I like about these bags, you can heat seal them too. Look more professional. It's funny, when it says heat seal, it's like, oh wow, this must be professional. Like, don't fall for that shit. Anyone could just get... And this is professionally made, yes. And there's typically another stick you have to stick on the back. I don't know if I actually have it in a white background. As it's for an adult, it's not really needed. And it's not needed to be UKCA tested. Like, I have it is, but it is UK, everything's UKCA tested, which is, if people recognise the symbol. This one, I can get rid of this one soon because it's changing to the same thing. Essentially, you only need something UKCA tested. Yeah, which is just, no toxicity in it. It's like a pack of, it looks like an edible, medical Zaza, let's say, gummy bears. And then there's 16 in there rather than the 4 in the mini pack of gummy bears. And I don't know, I just think that's a nice little gimmick. I think I skate park, as soon as sees it, they're like, oh, you got gummy bears? And I'm like, yeah, go and eat one. Oh yeah, not edible as well has to go on there too. Because some people are dumb and they're like, oh, I'll eat that. See if it works. If you want waxy teeth, bro, like, be my guest. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I really like that idea. It's an old logo, obviously, but still, regardless. Trying to get things right. Oh, I could probably use these still, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to. Sometimes, I don't know, wax always is that little working. I don't know why. But I need to make a new formula again of wax because obviously this one's long lasting. Like this works on curbs, but on crusty ledges like this brick wall. Hear me out, I know it's been a couple of years. I wouldn't have said hello, but
professional-ish. Professional enough. Also, it says the website at the bottom as well. And man, it's too hot to go and skate now. The sun's out. I'm gonna melt out there. I wasn't going for a skate earlier, but I just can't now. It's gonna be too hot. I'm gonna leave it to the weekend. I think it's where I would stop smoking. Apparently, it takes like 3-4 weeks for your body to get its normal to regulate its temperature again. It can take like 3-4 weeks. So I'm like, yay, no. Shit. It's annoying once it's placed, it's placed. There you go. And then fully stuck down. Right. I'm getting good at placing these bang in the middle though, like for real. This is one stage in the packaging. This stuff is incredibly, once it's on there, yeah, I was happy. Ooh, if I was happy. White work. No, I'm joking. So I mean, this stuff is so incredibly sticky, man. Yeah, I was going to go for a skate, but like earlier at 5, the person I was going to skate with stepped in. Typical skaters, bro. I'm joking, but they are. I'm like the only skater I know that ever got up so early. For work at least, and I just can't go out now. It's just too damn hot. The sun, it's not even 9 o'clock yet, I don't think. Yeah, it's 8:30 and it's already probably like 25 degrees. CBA with that shit. And also because I stopped smoking recently, my natural body can't regulate. It's like smoking bud. I have medical, but your body can't regulate its temperature probably the same. Especially when you're withdrawing, so you're just sweating for like 2 weeks. Not fully, like it's calmed down, but doing any excess activities in the sun is just not a good idea. And then just technically just one more. Waste not, bro. Can't waste shit. Just get high as fucking high. This one's a bit scatty. I might have to leave this one. At least I got the 3 packets. Some more packaging done. Crafted by skaters for skaters. It says skater, not skaters. Fucking idiot. I'm so young, I'm wasted, and I'm not getting younger. I'm still young, I promise that I'll grow up next summer. I don't ever need to grow up now. I have a skateboard company. I can stay young forever. Ish. Obviously, I'm joking, but it's like people say, grow up, get a job. I'm like, well, I have a job. You watching my live stream, bitch. What is this? Would that be a good song? Oh, no. Kenny Sun. It's like doing the fingerboard a bit now, guys. Hope everyone's having a good morning. Put that down for a sec. Come back to that one. Nicotine spray. So I quit smoking still, 4 days in. Quite happy. 4 or 5 days in, I can't remember. Jawbreaker. She tastes like candy, star chaser. She's not landing LAXs. Yeah, I need a jawbreaker. I tell you to smile. Let me occupy your mind. You're the criminals now. And it fucked up the design. Sex at beach and sex on the beach, young. Oh, I'm so close to this. Hard flips, bro. Oh well, fuck it. Fuck it. Oh, it's so warm outside already, I can tell. I'm gonna be going out there. It's my 3D printer. Check the temperature. I think that's so cool. Wait, what portion of glass? Laser radiation? Oh, fuck that. I'm good. I don't want radiation. I mean, you get it from most, like, you know, being on a plane, being in a car. People didn't know that. It's crazy. I find it quite funny. People are like, wait, what? But yeah, you'd have to just be near a nuke, bro. Like, everything has like some sort of radiation. Radiation's not just nuclear. Radiation is just like poisoned. What's it called? Bro, they're like unstable or stable. What's it called? Do you know what? That's it. That's as far as my brain goes. Butterfly effect from the past 3 days now. With many vibes on dinner too. Losing it and I throw it away. Yeah. Like a one away. And it in a way I can't understand. Like a wanted man. That become before you count to 10. I'm up my mind this evening. I'm taking the last. My conscience eats me. Whoa. Let you go. This time's the last. This song's the last. Miss me. My misery, heart is history. Nothing can fix it. Don't think you that, don't you think that? Yes, you say. Wait a minute. Oh, that's interesting. Right, what was I doing? So I remember, right, done the pack, done the packaging. Shit, I was on a roll and I forgot what I was going to do. Hey, oh well. Little nugget. Wow, it's incredible. So small. Oh, it smells nice though. Oh, sense the smells come back now. I quit smoking. Oh, I want to go to get a late heel, a late nollie heel. Imagine. Imagine. Whoa. So I'm losing my mind a little bit this morning. It's gone a bit crazy. Oh, this is a tune. Oh. Metal coping. Load of metal coping. There's an inside divot. So a lot of people use a round bit, but then you have to cut out a piece. Shut me down. Shut me up. I calm down. Oh my God. Oh, fingerboarding's fun when you can't skate. I can't skate, I just mean I don't have the time to. Running a business gets in like so much paperwork, so much graphic design. Thank you, bro, I appreciate that. So I make my own fingerboards. Where's the empty packet gone? Right, so goes from this to this. Oh, no it doesn't, I was wrong. Oh, bye. What the fuck? Okay, that's interesting. So then this, to then this. But yeah, so it's got the specs on there and you scan it, the totes and authentic boards. So I'll tell you what, you'll know the difference in quality because some might try and copy my boards, but the quality wood I use is so fucking good. That's why people are shocked at the price sometimes, because if you're a fingerboarder, you'll know the cost of fingerboards is expensive, but these are actually relatively good, and obviously the price has dropped down since I've got bigger as a company, which is normally not what happens. They normally go, they charge more. It's branded, and I'm telling people it's branded because it is, because they've got finger biking. That's cool, bro. I did not know I thought that was fingerboarding, right? People doing that, flipping it with their fingers. I did not realise. Oh. Oh well, you get the gist. I can do half flips sometimes. Lasers, nollie flips, switch flips are like my favourite. This is the annoying thing is, I am goofy, but I don't like to call that. Wait, I don't like to call that a nollie flip. That feels really weird to me. This way feels better. But then I am goofy because I'm a goofy skateboarder. It's not why, it just happened to find goofy easier. For so long I was trying to do it like this, and I was really struggling to get. That's when I can kickflip it, technically, but then yeah, I guess that makes it switch. Thank you, bro, I appreciate that, man. I make skateboards too. Jumpers, tops, and beanies, literally, and skateboard wheels and fingerboard wheels. So I said, oh, do you know what? I love that question. Good question. So in this world, obviously, a lot of people struggle with not getting to do what they enjoy, and yeah, I wanted to be a pro skater. I tried so hard, but I had injuries. Like if you look at my bone there, wait, I try and get it right. See how weird it looks, and then see the scar. My bone came out my arm. It's called a compound fracture. I tore my ACLs, UCLs, MCLs, ripped my meniscus, so I tore my wrist, whatever you want to call it, slipped a disc in my spine. Now, I like to joke I was a shit skater, but I actually had seizures, and I was unaware until I was having a game of skate with my mate, and he was like, bro, you're shaking before you hit the ground. And I was like, oh. So we went to doctors like 3 times. Well, I did. I went with him the first time. They couldn't figure out what was wrong. They was like, it's not epilepsy. You must just be like overwhelmed and stressed and all this stuff. And I was like, I don't know, you can have seizures from that. And they said, yeah, it's very rare, but it can happen. And it's called transit loss of consciousness. I found out after having like 3 more EEGs that they figured out that's what it must be, because it correlated with substances. And because I used to be an addict, and that's why the company's called Skate Addiction, because I was an addict to opioids, like benzos, drinking, everything. And then after that, I don't even smoke. I quit smoking cigarettes 5 days ago as well. I'm using this now. I've just been about getting clean. But I guess it motivated me to start my own company and make skating affordable again. Not that it's ever been massively affordable, but like, for example, where's the wheel mold I had earlier? An inject mold, sorry. Oh shit, I've gone and lost it, and I. Let me go grab some bits, because I know I'm missing a few little items to show you. So yeah, I make skateboard wheels and fingerboard wheels. Obviously, I just designed this. It's not designed it, but it's a little gimmick packaging. So this one's going to look like an edible. So it's a medical, whatever. You get what I'm saying. And then inside, there's literally 16 gummy bears inside of this packet, but they're waxes. There's chocolate bars and stuff like that. And I started off with the wheels. I started off with wax, right? And then I was like, oh, it's my graphics, one of my first drawings I drew again, SpongeBob. Because when you're coming at it, you lose the sense of yourself, you lose who you are, your identity, all the things you enjoy. It just strips it away from you. You don't know what you're doing anymore. You don't really know who you are. It's horrible. Proper suffering, to be honest with you. It's not good. And then I started making fingerboards as a hobby thing. I wanted to make skateboards full time, but I was like, oh, this would be a good way as a hobby, but making the boards is like just miniature sized. Like all I have to do is just upscale it essentially. Still heat transfer graphics, it's still pressing wood together. I'll just need more different machinery. And then I was only gonna make it for myself, and then my mate wanted some for his kids. So I was like, yeah, of course. And then, 3 years later, I now have a store because more people wanted boards. I was like, okay, people wanted to, because I'm the first company in the UK to put my own graphics onto fingerboards and skateboards and make both. I'm like the UK first, which is just crazy. I've made a new type of wheel formula. So I guess when you keep on achieving, it just pushes you. A bit like learning tricks. And I've done a business course. I know, surprised I already had my own business and I'd started up. So they were like, oh shit, fair play. Most people come on a business course don't even know what they want to do for business, but you already have your mindset on what I want. Yeah, so now I've made, I don't know if you can see on the wall, all of those boards, all that packaging, that skateboard, this skateboard, which is glow in the dark. I made beanies, but the last one in the packaging is now gone because I gave it to them. So I'm sponsoring skaters too, so I'm actually like employing artists, videographers, But I need people who can work on clothes as well as then I'll pay people to work on skateboards, and it's brilliant being able to open up job opportunities for people in an industry that's it's going to be friendly, equal rights, equal pay. Because I don't understand the whole thing. Like I thought women did get equal pay. I'm also doing things. It's my job. I can say what I can do it if I want to. But every 28 days, any female I employ can have a week off, or to deal with the time of the month. Not to be like say disrespectfully, but with our partners, I see them struggle. And it's horrible that they're expected to work and do the exact same thing. And people don't understand. I saw a video about this. I didn't know this, but they 1 second, I'll explain in a sec. So I just want to forget what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, apparently a woman has a body clock change. It's like, if we wanted to change our hormones to go through the same sort of, it would take us like 120 years as a guy. So we could possibly never understand what it's like. It must be so mentally and draining and physically exhausting. And we couldn't understand what it's like. That is the truth of it. But yeah. On my fingerboard, that needs more grip tape. Yeah, man, we do sell grip tapes. It's just right now at the store, because I literally sell multi-packs of grip tape as well. As like every ball comes with a grip tape, right? But they also, I sell grip tapes individually too. Wax, as I say, waxes. But yeah, any female employee gets every 28 days can have like a week off if they need it, because I'm classing that as like, yeah, it's time of the month. Sometimes it looks so painful, man. I can't even begin to imagine it as a guy. The hormonal changes and influx, like, and then if what we do is the guys, they can actually get paid extra for if they want to take on that week. It's not like the female won't get paid; they get paid equivalent of sick pay. So your hours, that person will still be paid, but they can have it off. And people think that's crazy, but no, companies become millionaires. So why can't you do that? Help people out. People do charity work. So as I say, any female have 28 days, but they can't just come to me like every 5 to 10 days, like, oh yeah, I'm on this time of the month. Like, but they don't have to say it to me, because there'd be a female, female staff there, another manager or something like that, that'd be a female. And they'll be able to go to them and be like, yes, I want to sign something saying that this is the week that I'm struggling massively. Because there's normally the first week, I'd say, is the worst, but it can be up to like, let's say, I'm not saying how long a period is, but let's say like 10 days they could have off as sick pay every month. People think that's crazy, but then other people can make up, that's extra shifts for other people. They still get paid the sick pay equivalent, because I still think it's not, so people go, yeah, but that's for life. I'm like, yeah, but it's still debilitating for some women. Do you know what I mean? It's called skate addiction, bro. Let me read yours, bro. That's a skate addiction. But yeah, it's something I've always wanted to do, and be able to offer that for women. Like, so have another woman always have like another manager as a female that the female can go to, because they don't feel comfortable opening up to me about it. That's fine, and being like, look, it's my time of the month. I'm really struggling to work, and you know what I mean, I can't push on. If they can work from home remotely and like sit there and they're a graphic designer, then that's fine. They could also do that, and it's still, as I said, you still, for that you get paid normal, because you're still working regardless if it's remote or not. But if you take off and there's no work being done, then that would be a sick pay. And and having a girlfriend, and just, bro, it's just ridiculous in this industry that women are expected to go through that, and guys obviously can never comprehend what it's like. But the hormonal change would take a guy like 120 years. Like what they experience in like a month. It's crazy. It's okay, bro. No worries. The shop's closed currently at the moment. But it would, as I say, it'd be open in a month. But I think I don't know if there's other companies that offer that for women, but I think it's just completely fair, because one, as I say if someone's really struggling, don't want to go to work, but they're worried they're going to get fired, that won't be the case. It's your time of the month as a female. You just let the other female manager at some point I look for, because I want to have a manager, like a male and a female manager, same pay, and then they can go to the female and be like, yeah, I'm struggling, it's my time of the month, and sign something, but it'll be private, just saying that. But then that would be a sick pay equivalent, and it won't be a case like every year you can only have a set amount of sick pay, because that is very different. I would just have to class it under sick pay, or like make a new rule in the business. But if they want to remote work as a female and it's their time of month, that's fine, you still get paid at home. But if you don't, it'll be sick pay equivalent. But then people are like, how can you pay 2 people for one shift? easy peasy. Businesses make a lot of money. That's the truth of it. So if they're, you know what I mean, they can be at home. They'll get the sick pay once a month for that, for the time of the month, because it just looks so debilitating for some women. I absolutely hate that. If some women want to continue and they're like, no, I can rock on, then fair enough. Then they can, you know, they can still work. But it's sick pay. You work from home, so remote work, and you're a graphic designer. Then I will pay at standard wage. But say if I need somebody in the shop or wherever it is, then I'll still pay someone else to come in on shift as well. So essentially, like, yeah, you're paying for 2 people. It's not like 2 days of work aren't getting done because someone's still designing graphics or art or doing paperwork. It's just really nice. I don't understand why the industry isn't like this, why they can't do this for people. It makes so much sense. And people think they can swindle the system. You can't, because if a girl goes, oh, it's the time of the month, every 28, you know it's going to be like with every 28 days to a month, right? And if she goes within 10 days, oh, I'm on it. It's like, well, no, I'm sorry, that this, you can leave. Like, you won't get fired, but you just won't get sick pay either. Like, you're off. That's it. I won't do like disciplinary. I think that's so evil, because I mean, I obviously can't possibly understand it as a guy what it's like to have that, like, you know, the time of the month. So at the end of the day, I think it's just nice to offer that for women if they want to, you know. So time of the month, you can sign something with a female staff member or a manager, so you don't have to talk to any guy about it. Then you can have that week off. If you work from home remote, you will get you'll get paid standard if you're a graphic designer. But if it's really that debilitating, you can't do any work, you're not going to get fired. You'll just get a sick pay, and that can be every month. And as a manager, I can do that. That's my choice. I'm the boss, and I love that. And I don't know why other companies don't do that. I've seen so many women. It must be debilitating, bro. Like, it's like shredding. You know what I mean? The uterus and everything is just shredding out. A guy can't possibly understand that. So it's not like unfair, because say, as I said, they get sick pay for that day. So say you're on for 5 hours, you will get paid for your 5 hours, right? At least the minimum, the sick pay. You don't have to sign anything. It won't have to be a week later. I will deal with that as a manager. That's my choice. And then if someone questions it, I'll be like, well, no, I'm just making my workplace more fair. It's like if a guy had something going on like that was the same, then I'd do exactly the same thing. But it also gives, if you can't work that week and you're uncomfortable working, you're worried. Some women just keep going because they don't want to get fired. It's not like people go, yeah, but they're working, they're fine. No, they have no option, bro. I've seen it with my partners, I've seen it with many people and friends, like they have to keep working even if they're in so much pain. So it's a safe place to be like, go to a female manager and be like, yeah, I need a week off, I'm in pain. I do some remote work, I clock in the hours, whatever, I do some designs, but then chill, and then you'll be back. You don't have to worry that every month, every 28 days to a month, that you're going to get fired if you need a break. Because I don't mind going in and doing like an extra shift if I need to, because I mean, it's my business. That's what managers should do. Like, managers these days just, oh no, you need to go and you need to do this, you need to do that. It's like, bro, fucking, you know, take up, it's your business, right? I can also then, as I say, pay people. So yeah, if they're remote working, they get paid the exact same standard wage. If it's, they can't, because it's so debilitating. The women only have to, you take a week off, whatever, 7 days, and you won't get fired. I will class it as sick pay, and it will be like, you know, you have a certain amount of sick pay you can have, but then I will just make my own. It won't be sick pay, but I'll come up with something that's a new type of, and I'm allowed to. It's my business. This is the funny thing. Like, as long as I pay for my business license and my all that crap, then it's my choice on what I do. And as I obviously want to employ, a lot of artists are females. So as I'm saying, they can remote work. So if they don't have to come into an office, if they're struggling, it's the time of the month, they'll still get paid. They don't have to worry about it. If they are, it's too debilitating. As I said, they can take it as sick pay, but they can have that every month if needed. But they can't, people like said to me, oh, what happens if they say it like every 5 days? I'm like, well, that's not realistic, is it? You know, there's something medical going on there, like an issue, should get checked out. But it's normally every 28 days to a month, right? And in that time period, you'll have to sign off, speak to a female staff member, get paid. It's not sick pay, you only have a certain amount of sick pay before someone gets a disciplinary and crap, right? But it won't be that. I'm the boss, I'm in charge. I would then offer some shift pattern. I'd be like, so this week, so-and-so can't come in, who else wants to do a shift this week, right? Who else? Boom, they get paid, the other person gets sick pay, it's a win-win. And then people are like, how can you pay, make me boombox close? I don't know what you mean by that, but still. It's awesome, bro. I just like being able to help people. It's a dream, you know what I mean? Really give people like jobs, pay them fairly,
You got to remember, I make fingerboards, skateboards, jumpers, tops, beanies, skateboard wheels, fingerboard wheels, wax. I have like the whole inventory pretty much. I just now need to get trucks. And if I can make the trucks, boom, even more made, so I can pay people more, better wage. I have an incentive thing where it's on, you can earn extra. It's not. It'd just be amazing. But I'm gonna write these down, the rules. But I've looked up, and there is no real workplaces that allow women to have that time of the month off on as sick pay without getting disciplinary, right? But I don't think that's fair. That needs to change, bro. And then it gives someone else a job that week. As a manager, you can still, I'm sorry, the amount of money some companies make, you can pay 2 people, but they're like, oh, they're so tight with it. But I'm like, no, they get the sick pay, or if they're remote working, they get full pay, or extra, or whatever hours it is, you know, you don't get entitled to any more. But, you know, having a girlfriend and knowing women struggle with that so much, people go, yeah, but they go to work, they're fine. They have to go to work because they could lose their job and get a disciplinary, which is just evil in my opinion, especially when it's coming from a guy at the top who has no idea what it's like to have a period. That's just the truth of it, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna make sure they are completely safe and, you know, you're secure in your workplace. You don't have to tell me either. I'll be a female staff member, like higher up, you know, it could be like HR, anything like that. So I've got so many people to employ. I fucking hate life. Well, that's peak. Sorry to hear that, bro. I love life, to be honest with you. Because you make it what it is. You can't control the world, but you can make your own little bubble good. Do you know what I mean? And I make skateboards, fingerboards, jumpers, tops, beanies, wheels, fingerboard wheels, and I'm employing people. I mean, it's a dream come true. It really is, giving people dream jobs as artists, graphic designers, skateboarders, videographers, editors. People, if they want to do bookkeeping, they can, and it won't be a minimum wage thing because bookkeeping is ball ache. Nothing will be minimum wage, because I'm also going to get into tattooing. I'll have I want to have essentially like a mall, but I own the whole thing. So in it, it'll be a skate park, there'll be people running that, there'll be a skate shop with our products and stuff like that. My mate wants to open a barber shop, and I'm like, could probably put that in there too, to be honest. Imagine going to a place and you can go get a trim, you could get a tattoo. Obviously I wouldn't get a tattoo and skate, but I mean, you know, there's a shop there. It's just proper little sense of community when you go into this place, like a shopping mall, but generally for skaters. You don't have to be a skater, you know what I mean, but where am I at? I'm here. But yeah, so as I say, having a girlfriend, knowing how much they suffer, and people always say, oh, but they go to work, they're fine. I'm like, bro, they go to work because they get fired and get a disciplinary if it's a time of the month. So the way I'm going to run it is, you can work from home remotely and you get paid full wage, right? Or, and this will be once a month, every 28 days to a month, you can sign something. I don't have to see it, you don't have to tell me. As long as someone tells me, yep, they're not in this week, that's fine, I'll understand. And then you'll get, if it's too debilitating, you will just get paid sick pay. And I'll never give a disciplinary. It won't be like, well, you've had, let's say, you know, every month, okay, this month you have 12 sick pays plus actually being potentially ill some other times too. I'm not about, well, you're gonna get a disciplinary now because I've made the rule. And if some fucking corporation tries to tell me I can't, I can. As long as they pay for my business and my licensing, everything like that, I'm allowed to do what I want. I mean, you can make up benefit schemes and everything like that. It's fucking wonderful. And as I said, it gives, say if that person, she can't come into work for a week, 7 days, whatever, sick pay, but then it gives someone else if they need more work or shift. Because I can still pay 2 people. I think it's ridiculous when they're like, oh, I can only pay this, but no. You're driving around in a Beamer, bro, you know what I mean? Like, what do you mean you can only pay so, like, fuck off. That costs more than a house to just keep it taxed in your fucking car park. Like, it's a piss take how these corporations treat people. Go on. Fair play. Go you. That's not a biggie, mate. I genuinely mean that. That's awesome. There's nothing like being in a relationship or connected or feeling cared for, you know. But that's generally why I want to do what I'm doing with my business and make this thing just like this real sense of community. So I want to buy literally a bit of land and build like essentially like a mall on it.
as I said, it will have a skate park in there, the skate shop in there. Oh, it'd be fucking, it's going to be awesome, man. I've already come so far with the business. That was part of the business plan anyway, but, you know, making beanies, tops, skateboards, fingerboards. I'm the first company in the UK to put my own graphics onto skateboards and fingerboards, and to manufacture wheels myself without a urethane factory, and do all the research. I've done all of it on my own, so I'm like, anything's capable, and now anything's possible, sorry. And I'm going to open up as many job opportunities as I can, from videographers to photographers, editors, bookkeeping, so like all the paperwork and stuff like that, artists, skaters, fingerboarders, team riders, people who obviously skate in videos. I also, with the skate park, want people who can do like sessions to help people learn to skate. Because in the UK we don't have that. Like, there are no skate schools really. There are a few different things that people do, but it's not to that scale. And obviously, as a company that's growing quite big, I mean, we have grown very fast on this channel, and we are continuously growing. And I've been in contact with some higher up companies. I know for a fact they would do like endorsements and sponsorships and stuff like that, and it would be like a good place to be scouted as well. So it'd be like a mall with a skate park. I want a tattoo studio in there and everything. The skate shop I've got, I could do whatever I want in there. It's brilliant as long as it all falls within guidelines and stuff like that. But there's so many job opportunities for people. It really is. Not just yet, but within the next 5 years, that will be, I know it'll be in full swing, because I've already done the hard part, the 3 years with the business. You know, gone through so many designs and packaging, and honestly, it's just too much to even fathom, to be honest with you. It's wild. Yeah, man, I love Amsterdam. Been there a few times. Well, I've said a few times, quite a lot actually. And Copenhagen's nice as well. I know it's not in Amsterdam, but I do really like Copenhagen. But yeah, I want, you know, there'll be like there'll be like art studio, like where people, I want to do like art nights where people can just chuck, this room's gonna look messy because it's gonna have paint everywhere, but people could just chuck paint, like, where just a bit wasteful, do you know what I mean? But people can just go crazy, design some boards that they want to skate, let them dry. I've got so many plans for this like, I don't even know what to call it, bro. Skate mart or something. The same, because it's gonna have a skate park, my skate shop in there, a tattoo shop in there. It's brilliant. You can do anything you want, really, you know, especially with business, and then pay people above minimum wage, because I think it's a piss take, while getting to work in the dream job that they want. Because I'm sorry, like sitting there and getting to skate, or sitting there and getting to just have a laugh, like you know, it won't be like wearing suits and like it won't be like the disciplinaries all the time. You know, I'm a boss that will cut up slack of other people. Obviously, I'm not going to do it all the time. I'm not too nice, because I'm not going to get walked all over in my business. But I have my work ethics are fucking out of this world. They really are. I try to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. I try to laugh about it. A few seconds, everybody, just sorting some bits out. I hope it's been a good day. Yeah, my bad, I had to just deal with that cool. Bit of relief though, to be honest. Oh, my belly's on something else right now. Working through the washing, gotta love being an adult. done now. Adult life, doing the dishes and that, and running the business. Yeah, welcome back, bro. Literally. I'm getting another job. I'm a stay-at-home cleaner, like partner or whatever. And I also run the business, so there's just a lot to do. Got a lot of being an adult, right there. You know what, the funniest thing I find though, quickly, is how people think, who don't skateboard or fingerboard, they're like, wow, they're expensive. They're expecting tech deck price. We're saying that's handmade, hands like, not just put through a factory, a piece of plastic. Do you know what I mean? They expect it to be like £3, like a TV board. It's just ridiculous. But then people who actually fingerboard, like that's actually a banging price for a small company. And I've actually brought the price down on things like I promised I would, rather than going up like most companies do, because I just think that's just utter piss take. Are you taking a duff? No, I'm not. Literally cleaning up, so being an adult in it, like washing dishes, like it's just endless. Well, the last bit of dishes, like hang them out to dry. Broke my brain. Oh, bacon! With no station, I'm not glad to it's outrageous. Boo. Right, a bit face on it. When you down. Yeah, I'm singing to everybody. If you liked it now, I'm joking. But let's make some bacon. Oh. Oh, buddy.
Did you know you can double the value of your Tesco popcorn vouchers and save on things?
Bacon sandwich. Bacon sandwich. Oh, I'm excited. Food in me. And we're gonna fingerboard as well as eat. Oh yes, we are. Oh yes. I feel like I'm happy because for a reason. I've been dealing with some thing with the council government thing. Let's just say that. And the business, bro, it's getting better every day, I guess. And I'm so excited to be able to employ people that are artists. And I've got the sponsor skater. I'm like a sponsor. Well, he's already essentially sponsored. He's repping the brand and the merch without even signing something yet. I know he won't mess me over though. It's like people that are, but so he's just taking stuff. Like this kid is dedicated. I say kid, he's 16, 17, but that is the age at which somebody should start I believe. Think about it. If you start sponsoring them at 16, that's like, you know, I've obviously said to him, you should get a job too, but starting at 16 is a great age to raise 16 and 17 to be sponsored as a skater. I mean, he literally gets to live his dream job, and that's what I want to be able to provide for people. And this shows you selflessness. I
some people get envious of people skating, especially when they're used to skating, can't anymore. And I've had a lot of injuries from skating, and I could have just completely stepped away from it and been bitter. But instead, I was like, no, I want to be able to help other people chase their dream of becoming a pro skater. Like, that is literally my dream. Bro, why won't this fucking... Oh, yes. Whoa. Whoa, there's a step down. Good morning. Welcome back again, bro. Oh, damn it. Ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. It's fucking hot. I don't have pain in my fingertips, but my hands I do. I should just crack it my fucking fingers and shit. I'm really idiot. The amount of times I've just burnt them on like the heat transfer like to these skateboards now. Like I've made 700 fingerboards. It's a lot of heat transferring. I'm so impatient in my mind. I just wanna try. Open the last time. If I say I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. All I really ever wanted you. Ooh. Hold me. Yeah. And I wanna take them to a...
Hello. Now tell me your name by saying it into my face holes.
I can't do this, sorry.
So. Nice to meet you. So.
That looks fun.
Half hour, so let me get ready.
I recall the smoking. I want a couple days. We probably never struggle coping, but I never want to. Promise to get another call. Forget the time, cause I sit around behind. Probably good idea to call. We always want to. I beg you, and you know I'll never hold